Hello and welcome back to Mass Effect 3. I'm Ollie Johnson. I'm here with Murasaki's Pit. How you doing, dude?
It's been a hell of a week, but I won't bore people. Let's get on to saving Omega.
How are we looking?
All systems operational. Full Omega schematics coming online now.
Alright.
Let's take a look.
Yes, it's DLC, but DLC tends to give good reputation.
I see.
Just checked
Shepard,
all the audio
those
works.
force fields we saw. The General has them set up everywhere.
He's controlling access across the station.
What are these dark areas?
Many sections of Omega are powered down. I'm betting power is being siphoned to run those force fields.
Find the source, priority 1.
And we'll need a full tactical assessment of all Cerberus positions.
I'll
Just
get on it.
letting the various
Shepard
socials
reinforced it.
know that we
Our
are in
losses
fact live.
significant. We can't field an army
Let the
large
peons
based
know.
on Cerberus.
We need to find allies. Story of my
I'm
life.
kidding. I love.
We've
Yeah.
confirmed there is a Merc gang.
Oh, yeah.
that's still
By the way,
active.
Brian Zane
The
is now
Talons
doing
are resisting the
Stingtober.
occupation.
Stingtober.
Basically,
Not my
he's
first
dedicating a
choice,
month
but they're all
to
we
particular
found.
wrestlers. He did Hulkamania, so
Ah.
Then it's time to play diplomat.
And if the current leader won't join us, the next one will.
it's Stingtober this
Sorry
month.
to interrupt.
What is it?
I turned away for a second
God,
to offload
Sting is
supplies
terrible
when
at
I looked
making
back.
friends. Lex
lost.
Luger, Scott Steiner's
Oh, I-
dogs.
We're locked down. She's got to be here somewhere.
This bunker has secret access points to
Is
other
Ric
Diplomat
Flair.
a board game?
Unfortunately, Nyree knows.
Says Seb.
Damn it, Bray.
No.
If I wasn't already
I'm not
Oh
sure.
yeah, by the way, the Resident Evil 1 board game has come out.
We have to focus on
Interesting.
getting the Talons on board.
Steam Forged
Shepard, I'll
Games.
meet you at the armory exit when
I've
you're
got
ready
the
to go.
second one and the third
But
one.
don't keep me waiting.
Oh yeah, I got some Paragon. West exit.
Rock, you there?
So what you're saying is you're going for a west side part of the story.
Good luck out there.
Yes. A West Side story, if you will. She said it's time to play diplomats. And Seb wishes for you to know, Sam, that he had a German doner kebab.
Oh, nice.
What's your history with this gang?
Some mutually beneficial dealings and some occasional violence. The Talons weren't even a blip on our radar until the plague in 2185. Your little war against the other gangs left a vacuum.
Not my intention.
Their leader, Darius, took advantage of the situation and carved the Talons a bigger piece.
Darius.
of
Oh
the
great, he
local
escaped
drug
from
trade.
Mortal Kombat and started a gang.
Are we enlisting them because they're good or because we need numbers?
I'd get Mortal Kombat if I hadn't
Their
spent
cannon
60 quid on
fodder
Street
we're
Fighter
using
6.
because they're the only game in town.
Look, you made bad choices, you have to live with
You're
them.
gonna let them know that?
I mean, I haven't tried the
Relax,
world
Shepard.
tour thing yet. I'm
This is
told
how it
that's
works
really
on
good.
Omega. Just let me do the talking and
Oh yeah.
But, like, 18 characters, man.
I know, it's pretty shit.
I didn't pay 60 quid for 18 characters.
Yeah, that's PS1
looks like
in
we fight our way
1990,
through Cerberus
man.
to get to them.
And that would even
Let's
include
move.
sub-bosses. Oh, my favourite comment about Mortal Kombat is people complaining about having to play the game to unlock stuff. Ugh, so outdated. What's outdated about actually playing the game you paid money for?
Well, it doesn't let you pay to get around that, though, does it?
No.
Good, good. I just
Even
fundamentally, on principle, disagree with being able to pay to not play
Hell,
the game
even
you
WWE
bought.
2K even WWE 2K23 that usually offers a hey unlock everything doesn't let you unlock everything from the career mode.
I mean,
you still have to play the game to the career mode to unlock Jean-Paul Levesque.
yeah. I can choose to not play a game for free. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Quick, toss them out the air. Oh.
Every year or two, I re-download Star Wars Battlefront 2 on a whim. Hey, Pete, how you doing? that game is still sort of alive.
That game's sort of alive.
I deleted it ages ago. Yeah, so did I. Takes up a lot of space.
Doesn't everything?
I just don't have room for it on my PS4 anymore. Yeah, it's like 100 gigs. Like, I mean, this entire trilogy collection is like 100 gigs. That's 3 games.
Yeah.
That's...
And I mean, for me, that's not a problem because, you know, I have that 2 terabyte thing.
That should be the standard. Like, I mean, if games are going to be upwards of 100 gigs, you should have at least 4 terabytes of space.
They'd have to charge more for the console if they gave it more memory.
They wouldn't have to charge more. I mean, they could just sell it at the same price.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time Sony sold a console at a loss. They did that with the PS3 for a while.
Oh, the PS3 worked out well for them in the end. In the long...
Yeah. It was a disastrous launch, but they clawed it back.
Well, yeah, it was a disastrous launch, but, you know... It worked in the end.
Was this a particularly popular band's tour? 100 gigs. Ha! Reach Talon territory?
Well, I'm trying, but apparently I can't progress. Point.
What? As the game hasn't glitched on us, has it?
I don't think it has. I just think there's a particular way.
Yeah, there's something you've got to do. That, you know,
yeah.
Why aren't you reaching the Talon territory?
Hold on, let's see, because I just got this down.
It's make up your mind time. Have an opinion, Simon.
Oh, that's why.
Ah! Have an opinion now! Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah. You on the stream, by the way, Sam, just in case I miss a comment.
I will in a minute.
Spine shivers. That's weird.
Have an opinion.
Have an opinion now!
Oh, God. Yeah, I never understood. You know. It was so fun.
That tower is
He just had a gang of simps who just agreed with everything he said.
Given as good as they get.
Even to the point of murdering a guy on air just for his own amusement.
Pete's just sent a meme to the group chat. You in a position to check?
Oh, come on. I'll get on the next thing. Oh.
Breakthrough server. Who are you doing? Pete says, fucking pronouns!
Oh, he's still going on about that.
Well, it's a ridiculous notion.
I mean, one guy getting upset, yeah. One very ugly egg-shaped man getting upset.
No, we don't shame appearances on this show.
Now, everybody else did. Even the people on their side. It's a ridiculous thing considering how little it actually matters.
Except for Ollie's.
I mean,
exactly. You can shame my appearance all you want. But, like, you know, I like to think we're more sophisticated in our, discourse.
I mean, you like to think you're sophisticated, but we still make dick and butt jokes.
I mean, yeah, but even... What I'm saying is even we're above going after someone for the way they look.
What if they suspiciously look like Bruce Forsyth?
Well, okay, yeah, but that is at least worth mentioning.
You didn't see the reference.
Yeah. Bruce
Forsyth!
Bruce Forsyth! Toast of London.
Not even that bad. Lockdown! Yay!
Evil
Hey.
heel versus baby. Like,
Oh god, it's been so long since lockdown.
Although, speaking of the whole pronouns thing, did you know that some similarly piss-pantsed people tried to mod the pronouns out, but all they did was mod out the he, him, she, her, so everyone defaulted to they, them, so they effectively made every character non-binary.
Hey, what's wrong with you? Supposed to be in quarantine.
There's a YouTube poop
Lockdown is
program.
over. Got to turn around. Joe Hendry's COVID collection.
Oh, it's about the time I wash my hands again. And then I started sanitizing them. I pushed the mincemeat into my pies.
It's the only thing that I know how to bake. Put some sugar on. The yeast begins to rise.
Where can I find this? Joe Hendry. Just search Joe Hendry on YouTube, you'll find it.
I'm sorry, Miss Baskin.
He's got his own YouTube channel with his name on it. He puts everything there, I believe. That's correct, isn't it, Sam?
Well, almost everything. I am for real. I forgot to buy a birthday card. Please don't put me in the tiger yard. I'm sorry, Miss Baskin. Ooh, I am for real.
I quite like his Scotty Too Hottie song. To live it on a...
I forgot to use a toaster too. Please don't turn me into tiger stew. I will never financially recover from this. Oh, and then of course there's his whole thing about Grimsby.
I don't think I've seen that one.
The smile on your face shows your pair. With women so ugly they can't keep a husband. I can't wait to go back to Scotland. So suck on my balls. No point bringing much. They got no money at all.
Pete says, burn it.
Or, what is love? Name is Joe Hendry. Joe Hendry. Oh yeah. And yet, Ollie, he does the shuffle thing as well.
Burn it.
Burn it. What? Burn it. No, fucking burn it. But you were trained to follow trains. This is your last chance, you bitch. You think you can seal the area? You can't even the area.
Fucking burn it.
Oh, this is the weirdest bukkake party I've ever walked in on.
YouTube poop makes it very hard to take Lord of the Rings movies seriously. I know. He says, I want to play medieval. That was almost brutal.
Look at them.
Take care of the wounded and scavenge what you can. I want us out of here ASAP.
They fucking pronouns.
Looks like we found the talent leader.
My.
The joke being, of course, he clearly doesn't know what a pronoun
Maybe.
is.
Aren't you full of surprises?
Arya. The deception was necessary. I needed to figure out what your plans were. The people on Omega depend on us. I couldn't risk compromising our operation.
Not exactly standard procedures for a street gang.
When Cerberus invaded, the Talons were a mess. I brought new direction.
Surely having
The general's
pronouns in the
been
game is
hunting
the
us ever
opposite
since.
of gender
Right
ambiguity.
now, he's attacking one of our outposts. That's where I need to be.
Non-traverses aside,
Yeah.
let's get on to...
Right.
Let's get on
Arya,
to...
Commander Shepard, whatever you're here
Twitch.
for, the answer's no.
There you go.
Kindly
and
escort
to the
yourselves off
Twitch
to
and
my
the channel it is
territory.
not the Hawk.
We're here to help. We'll talk about it after we reach your outpost.
It's a generous offer. Arya, does the commander also speak for you?
Not the way I would have put it, but that's the idea.
All right then. Come with me.
There we go. Ollie Johnson's content is
You've
intended
improved your
for a
biotics
certain
since last I
audiences.
saw you.
It may contain
noticed the biotic
mature rated
grenades?
game.
You always
This
did
might
like
not be
blowing things up.
appropriate for you to
Given a
watch.
chance.
I'm 30 fucking 5. Fuck off, Twitch. Fuck off, Twitch, and fuck your dear people. Damn the broccoli, damn you, and damn the Wright brothers.
Pete says, Caddy voice, fun fact, did you know?
Rampart mechs incoming.
Ah, Caddy.
I still recommend some of his earlier stuff just because his earlier stuff was PlayStation based and you might find a lot of that stuff funny.
They left an atlas behind to cover their retreat.
Ah! Oh no, it's like Evil Twin. Batty.
He's not particularly evil though, is he?
No, he isn't. Although his I did like his Resident Evil 1 review, if only because of the skull mask he wore. Then the month of terror. And his chicken run one, which he just says is Metal Gear Solid, but with chickens. What do you think you are? An Aardman? Oh, I'm the artist man alive. Oh, you're making a reference. Wait, do you think that... What if no one gets this? I don't care.
I get it, and it's brilliant.
This is Jim. He lives in a skip. Ugh. Jim Caddick. Oh, and he's Jesus one. It's the only time I've ever laughed is when he's playing the Jesus game when they have to go to Bethlehem and he just plays he goes, "Oh, can you imagine Mary? Come on, Joseph! Come on, cock! Let's go over to Bethlehem and give birth to our bastard."
Right, Pete says someone made a fan Discord for Caddy and he has sent you an invite to it. The skip scene is one of the funniest parts of his videos.
Caddy's just brilliant.
This way.
Take
Again,
him
this
up
guy,
hills.
for his Crash Bandicoot thing, he went all across the UK to find possibly defunct slot machine.
It's Cash Banuka!
Or when he dressed up as Jesus and went into that restaurant. Hello, can I find the meat, please? I need to bless it. Look, vegans! And then steal shit.
Oh.
Okay, so... Oh, for God's sake, now it's starting to act up on me.
Oh, that hadn't happened in a while. I'll invite you again, see if we have better luck. Oh, I accidentally...
Please do.
They're doing the alphabet game on the Cadicarus subreddit. I don't understand that reference.
Hello, fuck off, Caddy. Okay. Also, his hatred of Peppa Pig is hilarious. Like, I'm not kidding. Caddy's actual hatred of Peppa Pig is like beyond hilarious.
That better?
Better.
Good, good.
Okay, I just need to figure out what I've got to do.
Such as it's the weird flat fish eyes. No.
No, for Caddy, his excuse is the weird thing for me is that you realise.
Did you hear about the Peppa Pig game that tells little kids that the Queen is dead?
No, but that sounds hilarious.
Right, well, there's do a game where every day they'll have a poll for a quote beginning with the letter of the alphabet, and the winner gets added to the list. Right. Well, there was a Peppa Pig game, and one of the parts of the game is that Peppa goes to see Queen Elizabeth, and obviously this was made before she died. So, after that level, they do one of those black screen in memoriam things, like R.I.P. Queen Elizabeth, and it's like, that's a weird thing to put in a children's game for toddlers, to let them know that this queen they've just been hanging out with has passed on.
Yeah.
I hope you're not afraid of heights.
He just claims Caddy's issue when he's talking seriously is that he just feels for kids purely because it teaches them the wrong kind of life lessons.
I don't know enough about it to...
I've unfortunately had to live watching it with Nicole, and I do agree with him to a point. He says that his issue stems from the fact that the characters are ridiculously rude to each other, and it teaches like the really bad message to him of it's okay to be rude, disrespectful, and horrible.
Did Queen Elizabeth provide voice work for the game? I doubt it. I don't know that she didn't, but somehow I doubt it.
Are you trying to fucking punch me? Yo, punch Shepherd.
Shepherd punches you.
Soviet Shep. No, he also said he finds it. He keeps thinking. Wait a minute. If Mummy and Daddy Pig's names and Mummy and Daddy just mating, the children they're having sex. They went, oh Mummy, oh Daddy.
That system's been compromised so many times it hardly knows up from down anymore. Irene to base. Need an engineer at the catwalk's entrance. Door's jammed again. This may take.
He also did the Japanese Common to Tank engine game, which was kind of funny.
You're not just using the catwalks.
He's also done a load of. He used to be the PS1 guy.
A long drop is the best way to get rid of unwanted guests around here.
He also did the Simpsons wrestling at one point. Which, oh god. I remember the Simpsons wrestling. It was terrible and not a wrestling game.
I thought it was fun.
It was fun, but very, very limited. Especially broken if you played as Flanders.
Are those doors open yet?
They're working on it. They've hacked the bridge controls.
Where it says Thomas has cholera.
Don't James slept with my wife.
James murdered my dog.
Oh yeah, and also another reason to watch it is Stan.
Right.
His dog. At the end of every episode, he has a thing where basically give
Hurry
him
up. I need
something
to
to
get to my
say to the
people.
dog and see if he reacts.
Hey,
Dan.
Hawk's here. Hey, Hawk, how you doing?
Like,
Trains
the
can get cholera.
Do you want to go into? Do you want to go into the dustbin? Hey, do you want to go into the dustbin?
Stan's phrase of the day.
Yes. And sometimes it'll actually work. He'll actually react.
I'm
Cash Banuka 2, Gringotts Steakhouse. dramatic door open.
We'll be evacuating this location as soon as possible. Try not to interfere with my people's work.
Intel just reported in. The group of civilians we managed to evac arrived safely at the other outpost. Also, routine sweeps reporting nothing new on the adjutant presence.
Adjutants.
Oh yeah, this is your first time
Creatures
seeing a
created by
Turian without a
Cerberus.
helmet.
They eviscerate their
Yes.
victims' DNA, converting them into more adjutants.
Yeah, and yes, I know they look like a
Some
walnut
kind of
wearing a
Reaper-based
mask.
weapon. I fought them before. They're a nightmare.
It got worse
That's
after you
not
left.
great.
Cerberus lost
You're
control
not.
of them.
You see, here
These
comes
things tore
Tiny.
apart the gangs.
No,
attacked
Tiny
everyone in
Tiger
sight.
from Crash Bandicoot
If
said,
Cerberus
not
hadn't
Tony
found a way to
Tiger, the
contain
Frosties mascot.
The entire station would be infected by now.
No, the internet's
Keeping your
already
people alive
ruined
through
him.
that couldn't have been easy.
Yeah.
Remember when they made it? Remember when
Yes,
they
I
made it
remember.
To monsters.
for him and the furries
I
got
had
to him?
kill them. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have an outpost to defend.
Oh yeah, pound me
The
tiger,
adjutants
daddy.
really got under her skin.
Oh.
Oh, it's great. Okay. Oh wow, Ollie, look at this.
Yes. That's. We're almost maxed out.
Yes. Yes, indeedy. Which means, Ollie, we can actually save the Quarians.
Cerberus is backing off for now. Make sure the scouts keep an eye out for the next attack.
You've done an excellent job, Nyreen, but I'll be taking over now. You know what happens to people who argue with me.
For any casual viewers that might not be
if I
familiar,
say no,
Turian is what
you'll just
Garrus
kill me
is,
and
and
take over?
Quarian is what
My
Tally is.
people
Have I
won't
got that
stand for
right?
that.
Yes, Ollie, you got that
Yes,
right.
They do seem nauseating.
bush tat.
Either way, I'll get what I want.
Not this time.
The truth is, none of us can do this alone. Our only chance is to join forces.
How long until Captain Birdseye gets cancelled for child labour and
You might be
human
right.
trafficking?
But the people of
I mean, he
Omega
is
are
guilty
worthy.
of both of those things.
You take over one.
I don't know.
gang
Is all,
and
it
leave the
depends.
other
Does he
to
work on the
decide
on?
what's best
Does
for
he
Omega?
on the international
Nyreen,
waters?
watch and learn.
Sorry?
Is he? Does Captain Birdseye operate in
As-
international waters?
Everything's in
I
place.
suppose he'd
The
have
entire
to.
station's connected.
Ah, but what if he has the ship on there and he basically does all the work in international waters and make sure, make sure
People
that
of
everything,
Omega,
so that no laws
I have
apply.
returned.
Yeah.
Cerberus believes they have beaten you. They believe they have you under control. They are gravely mistaken.
Omega,
Lawless of the
Omega,
galaxy.
Omega.
You cannot be beaten.
But he must go
and you
ashore
will
for
never be
resupplies.
controlled. Be ready.
Yeah, but then
Your
like,
chance
what
to
the
strike
fuck is
out against your oppressors is coming. Together we will take Omega back.
And put the AEW title on him again.
That's your plan? Kill civilians at Cerberus?
Anything is better than being locked up like mindless animals waiting for slaughter.
Sorry,
I know what you're up to, Arya. And I don't like it.
sorry, I had to grab myself a snack.
True, he
I
does
have civilians
operate
to
in
evacuate.
international waters,
I'll deal
or
with this
ones
later.
without extradition
All right, let's
treaties.
get these people ready to go. Now!
Yeah, and the ones without extradition treaties are where he goes to resupply.
The people of Omega
I don't know. Maybe he's got
My
a deal like Amazon or
love
you know,
a good street fight. When it breaks loose, they'll be ready.
where no one
Nyreen's
cares
code of
what he
ethics
does
won't
so
let
long
her
as he
sit by if
flies.
civilians are exposed. It's what makes her utterly predictable and therefore easy to manipulate.
Cerberus is launching another offensive.
I mean,
Looks
let's
like I'm
not
the
let's not
only
kid
one who didn't
ourselves.
like
Most
your
companies are
speech,
doing these
Arya.
evil things anyway, and no
Glad
one
I
does
got
anything
his
about it.
attention.
Well, yeah, this is
Commander,
true.
landing pads are yours.
So-
My people and I will hold the main
What
doors.
if Captain Birdseye works
Got
the
it.
same way that Amazon or most games companies work, where
Or
they're mostly
Nestle.
Yeah, I mean, let's face it. You all love your Star Wars games, but you all know they're funding Saudi Arabia.
That's a very vague statement.
It's true though.
Cerberus can't eat them all. He's not Pac-Man. The difference is that Captain Birdseye doesn't deforest the Amazon for profit. He does it for fun.
With that smile on his face. That fucking... I still remember when Viz used to do fights every month between certain people, and one of them was Captain Kirk versus Captain Birdseye.
Wasn't one of them Osama bin Laden versus Big Daddy? Awesome.
No, that was a random comic they did, where the British government couldn't take out Al Qaeda, well, ISIS. So when Theresa May couldn't take them out because they were protected by women, children, and Andrex puppies as shields, they summoned the only British resource they have that could take them down, and that was Big Daddy. So they dropped the SAS behind enemy lines. They get right between like the leader. I think it was like something like Osama bin Jihad, I think they called him. Because subtlety is not really Viz's thing.
Yeah.
And they put a ring around him and he can't for some reason stop them.
Yeah.
And he's yelling at them, going, Christ, the infidels have put a ring around me! And then suddenly they start singing Big Daddy's theme song, and none of the terrorists stop him, by the way, they're all in awe.
Yeah.
No, the infidels have put me in the ring with Big Daddy!
We're on our way.
That's right, it's just me and thee, Sonny Jim. For which he beats him up and then splashes him, pinning him and winning the war on terror. Terror with a pinfall submission because his fat bulk crushed him to death. Well, crushed him till he submitted. That's right. It's just me and thee, Sonny Jim. Yeah, they love it. They did cap that. They did. Who is the strongest? Like Jeremy, and they got like Jeremy Clarkson and a couple of other Jeremys.
Yeah.
And they go through all their stats, and one of them is very clearly. Well, I think for Captain Birdseye, they said something along the lines of crew discipline. And they mentioned that Captain Birdseye could easily keep his child soldiers in order by giving them a swift smack to the bum. Which was a lot more effective than anything James T. Kirk could do to hit spot in line. One would get disciplined faster than the other. and then comparing their dietary things that Captain Burnside was on whatever his patch is, whereas the people in Star Trek have machines that size the food for them. I don't know how child soldiers could do against.
It's because you've never seen his other ads for the Captain's finest Coke. Captain Birdseye is different from Coca-Cola. He only put cocaine in his product after it was banned. Oh, he uses only the finest cocaine.
Let me guess. She said I was predictable and therefore easy to
as much as I still like Robot Chicken's Coca-Cola thing, where Santa comes and beats up all of the executive board for not paying him royalties.
Pretty much word for word. She thinks she's playing you.
Nothing new here.
But again, not to make profit, he does it to get
One
kids
thing, though,
hooked on drugs.
I maintain command over my people.
Like those
This is
people
not
who
up for
apparently
debate.
give away edibles to
Just
kids
have
at
them
Halloween. Where were those
they'll
people
be
when I was trick-or-treating? Jesus Christ. I don't think that happens. I don't think people are gonna I don't think people are gonna give away their
We're almost
drugs
there,
like
Shepard.
that.
The Talons will be the frontline fodder. Now we just need to bring down the force fields to clear the way to
It
afterlife.
looks like the writer's strike might be ending.
Which will
Under
release
what
Omega
context?
Cerberus will have a million fires.
Like,
to
have
put
they
out.
reached an
In
agreement?
one fell swoop, we'll have the people in the Talons working for us.
You might not want to compromise your alliance before it even takes shape.
We are
I've
altering the
learned not to
deal.
put
Pray
much
we do not
stock in
alter it
truth and
further.
goodwill.
Yeah, I believe an
Might be time to
agreement
start
has
again.
been reached. Good.
Tell
Good.
you what, I'll take it under advisement. Now, I'll be at the command console plotting our next move.
Your attention, if you please.
Things are starting to heat up over here. We need to bring you in fast. Right?
Talk to me, Az.
I've located the source of powering the Cerberus force fields.
Yes, I see. Shepard, take a look at this. The General is siphoning power from one of my main reactors deep in the bowels of Omega's mines.
Unfortunately, access is cut off by the force fields themselves.
Not completely. There's an open route through that dark area, then up.
Captain Birdseye only took up
Processing file from one
screenwriting
of the
during the
mines.
strike and stopped as
It's
soon
been
as it
powered
ended.
down. No force fields blocking.
I'll have to look through some of my old viz if I still have them, and see if I can find some of the older versus things.
Good eyes, Shepard. Let's go.
Not without me.
Arya.
I only remember the James T. Kirk, who was the
Please,
better
you
captain,
didn't catch
Captain
me.
James T. Kirk or
We're
Captain Birdseye.
Allies now. Didn't Arya tell you?
Nyreen was expected, Bray. Return to your station.
Like both of them have good naval experiences in their respective
Talons are
ways,
ready.
but when it
If
comes
I'm
to
sending
wartime,
into the
not
breach,
sure if the red
I wanna
shirts
make
and
sure
the
those force
proud
fields come down
companion
for
shirts
good.
and a bunch of
So
children
like
on
it or
his
not, you're
ship.
stuck with me.
Is Captain Birdseye
It's
turning
almost as
into
if you don't trust
convict
me.
Pete? Yeah.
It's exactly as if I don't trust you.
We're going to war together. I'll make sure we can rely on each other.
Agreed, Commander. Glad one of you isn't on a power trip.
Trust me.
Go wait by the med
Don't
bay, Nyreen.
trust
We'll
a
join you
snake.
shortly.
Can't shake hands.
Shepard, I have
with a
last-minute
snake.
orders to dole out. I'll meet you there too.
Sorry, my really bad Jake Roberts impression.
Yeah.
Scouts are ready to go.
The strongest man.
You're in for Shepard, got a second?
The smarter, the fastest man doesn't always win. The smarter man always wins. Ooh, yeah, macho man. Yeah. Cream of the crop, rise to the tippity top, yeah. Dig it.
We're arriving at one of the ESO processing plants. It's been powered down, so we'll have to pry open the door.
I'll get it.
I'll blow down the door.
Access to the mine should be on the far side.
And the reactor is beyond that?
Ollie, we gotta blow the door. What, on our first
According to
date?
the schematics, I ran Omega. I didn't work the mines myself.
No. You had
Because
indentured
I've never
servants for
seen the
that.
two together.
Spirits.
Relax. They're all Cerberus.
Oh no, these people are dead. Relax, they're all Cerberus.
I don't like this.
Cerberus lives don't matter.
Milk!
I do remember I found that James Bond parody thing where they were just trying to get a receipt back for the faulty stuff he got from Q.
Yeah.
He didn't keep the receipt, so he had to go through all the bollocks.
More dead.
It's a
Well, there was
bloodbath.
one where Peter Andre went around in a giant.
We
There was a
shouldn't be.
Viz comic where Peter Andre went around the world
What's that
in
sound?
air balloon, shaped like his ex-wife's tit,
An adjutant.
Yeah.
Oh no.
and he stopped
General Mid-Block
he
has
stopped
placed
criminals
down
by
inside.
dropping his unsold albums on them.
Bob says, I wonder if there's enough footage to make Birdseye into a Starfleet captain.
Oh.
I'm sure it can be done.
Oh, there was also one with Frankie Boyle accidentally creating
elevator to the mines
quote
is through
unquote
that door.
edgy jokes.
It's deactivated.
Yeah, I remember
Power
that
this
one.
place up. There should be a
Oh
master
god,
circuit
that was
breaker somewhere.
terrible.
These pipes power the door. We should follow them.
All through misinterpretation. Right, gotta restore power. Great. Oh, there's a ladder. That might lead me towards something. Just remember, Sean Connery once had his wrist broken by Steven Seagal.
Need to find the power breaker. Follow the pipe.
So follow the pipes.
This way, Shepard.
Well, I'm trying. I'm trying, Aria, but you see, I can't move that way. Oh, you know, I tried to jump over there earlier, tit.
Restore power.
The
Oh yeah,
Whisperers
Ollie, I
are
watched that.
Maybe the
Remember
antidote doesn't
remember
like
that
its
Don't
Bo
kid
Select
yourself.
thing with
I've seen one of those things take down a squad of
with Craig
soldiers.
David feeling his life's been ruined.
Yeah.
God, I watched that. I watched that again the other day. He ruined it for
down the
me.
ladder.
The one thing AI cannot replace: offensive Scottish comedians.
There's
Is that the
power
one where he
control.
drops a bag of sweets and goes, "Oh no, there's Jews everywhere," and everyone goes,
What's the problem with there being Jews everywhere? Ah, Frankie, you can't keep it to yourself. Or when he falls,
When this
where he
is
falls
over,
over and falls
it
into a.
appears to me.
It's like he's a kid,
I
but
hope
he's
you'll
still
focus on
got the
civilian
beard.
areas
Yeah.
first.
And he
You
falls
are
into a kid's
relentless.
pram while the
That's
dog's
one thing we
biting
have
his
in
leg and going,
common.
"Oh, beat it! Beat it! Oh, look at that! That's wee Frankie! Aye, humping a baby's pram while singing Michael Jackson's Beat It thing. Oh, so you're mocking paedophiles now."
Craig. Pete says Craig David is the only one who's still talking about Bo Selector.
That looked like fear to me.
I don't know, the guy who made
Alright,
it still
back to the door.
apologises for doing the thing, even though no one offended. Though, to be fair, Craig David, shortly after that, did have a resurgence, so, you know. It kind of was the reason he was relevant for as long as he was. He's ruined it for me! Okay, so I can't get out that way. The ladder's not coming back down.
Seb says, I'm pretty sure that Craig David was asked to play up how upset he was by his agent. I mean, that would make
Probably.
sense.
Yeah.
It's like how...
he was in the show at one point and
Yeah.
didn't seem to care. Oh, there we go. Sorry, the lighting is just so bad here. I can't see where anything is, where a room ends, and it.
Can you up the brightness any, if that would help?
No, it's just the way that they've designed the room. I didn't know there was anything behind there. Right, down this hall of corpses. God, it's like Metal Gear Solid 1.
Yeah.
Thanks for killing everyone. Oh, thanks a lot. What? You
Another
mean
one.
thanks for killing all of these armed guards in this long hallway with no sneaking, with no places to hide? Nice way of saying thank you.
Look alive! More adjutant. Elevator's on its way. We can't let the elevator's on its way.
Oh, remember the bear.
The bear, yeah.
The only thing I still find funny from that is his.
Sorry, dude, you're breaking up.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you now.
I think we got
Yeah,
them
the
all.
only Bo Selector bear joke I find is the one where he tells the fire story about Freddy Krueger and Oliver Twist.
I don't remember that.
He's trying to tell a story. For some reason, it's about how it's just Freddy Krueger, and then suddenly the kids from Oliver Twist go, "Core, blimey, look, it's Freddy Krueger. Go on, let's burn him up." Even though they couldn't prove that Freddy killed the Artful Dodger, they burned the bastard anyway. Then they had him killed by, you know, a ghost
Alright,
shark
get
with
in the
a
elevator.
gun or something.
Onto the mines.
They say that imitation is the sincerest form of flattery.
What's eating you?
They could. Even though,
Clear the
that's it.
general sealed that area to keep the
Even though
adjutants
they
in.
couldn't prove Freddy had
Some
killed him,
unlucky
they
soldiers.
burned the bastard anyway.
The creatures killed them, but didn't turn them into more adjutants. Can't shake it. Something's off.
You're just spooked.
There's a rhythm to this place, Arya. To Cerberus. If you'd stuck it out here, maybe you'd feel it too.
Whatever's in our way, we'll deal with it.
You can hear the drills. Damn it. They shouldn't be
See,
straining
Shepard
like...
understands.
Cerberus must be working them hard.
Access to the reactor is somewhere on the upper level.
Let's find a way up there.
Hello, Assault Trooper. Hi, Assault Trooper.
That show was how I discovered Sean Pertwee. Yeah. Same, in season 3 where he had actual celebrity guests on doing interviews. I think it's something to do with that Martin Sheen like elusive bloke, says Hawk. Oh, here,
We can use that maintenance elevator across the way.
I was talking about him playing the dad in A Bear's Tale. Oh, was that Sean Pertwee?
We need to find an alternate route across.
Find an alternative route.
I used to get Bear's Tale and Brother Bear mixed up. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you bought the wrong DVD for your cousin at Christmas.
That must have been fun to explain. I really need to at one point get Seb to watch Brass Eye with me just so we can react. Gone back to crime. Why have you gone back to crime?
Looks like that goes under the conveyor belt.
Bastards are running this place too hot. It'll burn out in a month.
Stay focused.
Batman, Joker, I mean, come on. Some of this is like, I mean, it's technically legal, but it's fucked up.
I think this is going to get us there.
Huh. So, I'm very that Sean Pertwee wasn't he the third Doctor? No, that was his dad, John Pertwee. Huh.
He was also Wurzel Gambit.
And he was Wurzel Gamage. The Star Stories version of Sean Pertwee. Did I ever?
Stories?
Yeah.
I love Star Stories because it's the only thing that made Alex Ferguson hilarious.
Yeah.
You are no longer my son. Son.
You are no longer my son.
Don't forget he put a curse on Posh Spice.
As long as day follows night, you shall never have a solo number one.
How was he capable of putting curses on people? And of course he threw the football boot that got... apparently, I mean, he actually did that, but it didn't get stuck in his head.
Yeah. I still haven't seen the Mackenzie Crook version of Wurzel Gamage. Nor have I. Did I ever tell you that my dad used to be Doctor Who? And he was Wurzel Gamage.
And the Madonna, what?
Made it. Hit the switch.
She just couldn't act.
They know know our
Then
target
you're a
expects
twat.
heavy reinforcements.
A massive,
Just stay
massive
focused to find
twat.
the access point to the reactor.
Hello, Nicole. Come on, give Daddy cuddles. There we go. Good night. There she goes, hopping away. She's very slowly getting...
Well, it says because Alex Ferguson is an eldritch horror.
I'm bored, Tom. I'm gonna go shit this would be tea kettle.
The elevator to the reactor is across the way.
So easy.
Oh,
I think the
God.
funniest episode for me was the Elton John one, just because it reminds me so much of that guy we used to know.
It's the it certainly made sense of both version of Elton John being a bloodthirsty psychopath.
Strange.
I remember my
Not being attacked
my cousin discovered
Yep,
it
be
when
ready for anything.
my very grandmother walked in just at the scene where he screams, "You can shove it up your crack!" and then telling people to move out of his way or he'll bomb them into next week or something.
Yeah.
Which leads me to believe that that version of Elton John would really enjoy playing the tabletop RPG game Fatal.
Pete says, I also discovered Jimmy Carr because of her hairstyle.
We're almost there.
Oh god, was he in it
Force fields
too?
come down. This
I've
war
not seen that
finally-
show since it was
For some
current.
of us, it started months ago.
Yeah.
That wasn't morbid. That was just normal.
I still think it deserves credit for being the one thing that had Michael Jackson didn't make an obvious joke about the obvious thing.
Who was one of the masks?
There's the reactor. Straight ahead.
Oh yeah, I don't know if you know, Ollie, Trey Parker and Matt Stone have actually for a few earlier episodes.
Sorry?
Trey Parker and Matt Stone have apologised for a few earlier episodes.
Oh, which ones?
They apologised for the Butter's Very Own episode
More
one
like
because it
Lord.
turned out that
I knew the
everybody
reactor
except for
would never
OJ
touch. I gave him
actually
no
was
choice
innocent.
but the truth.
Oh, right.
They also apologised for a couple other episodes where they got the information wrong.
It's too bad
They
you're on the
kind of
elusive man's side,
made fun of
Murasaki.
something without actually understand, where it turned out later what they were making fun of didn't actually make sense.
Right.
They also got pissed off because Rob Reiner didn't get
This isn't
upset
over
about
until
one of the
your next
things.
of kin can't identify you.
I love your bravado, but have the sense to know when you're beaten. You've been
What makes it
neutralized,
sad
and I can
though
leave
about
you
the
there to rot.
Butter's Own
Might
episode
as
one
well
is that
give up.
one of the women that was, they were obviously joking about, actually passed
Mario, what are you
away
thinking?
after the episode was made, and turned out she was innocent. So they couldn't flat out apologise. Oh my god, she is breaking the fourth wall!
What the hell is she trying to do?
Beats me. Want some toast?
Damn it, Ari,
I think
you're
you're-
forcing my hand.
Oh yeah, that was...
Do it your way then.
I'm Jimmy Carr, and I think you'll find I have the fattest cheeks. Knock knock. Who's there? I think you'll find I am.
Fuck off, obviously.
Yeah.
Rewrite the Transformers so that when they're about to throw all the Decepticons out, they go, all in favour? Aye. All opposed? No. Who said that? It was them! Let's get them, fellas!
Yeah.
We didn't say anything! Now, there'll be time for protesting when you're dead!
Funny how the
Now
both
make-
selected Jimmy Carr never did the laugh.
Come on, Ollie.
That
Ollie,
one.
you sound like Tony Atlas.
Shepard, I can't hold this much longer! Go!
Spirits, Arya. How did you know you could do that?
I didn't.
Oh, Arya. Typical Arya. Excuse me. Facing the light with a blade made of fire, programmed to fight that is mine. This world is built on mechanical graves, and I am the end of an age. Fragile peace, held up by people who aren't for war. What a treat! Bloodshed is so sweet, and I want more. Light it up, saber I proclaim. Omega, I'll have you screaming out my name.
Just keep coming.
Hey,
Stay alive over there.
Oh, overload reactor. Do it! Do it! Kill everyone!
Yeah.
Sure is taking me a long time to press X. Oh, you stupid son of a...
You can't do this, Commander. There's more at stake than you know. That reactor powers life support systems for dozens of wards across the station. Shut it down and thousands of people perish.
You hearing this, Arya?
Yes, and I don't care. Shut it down. Shepard, don't. Try rerouting power away from the force fields.
Damn it. Hold tight down there.
Rerouting the power to maintain the other systems.
Are you crazy? We're almost spent. Irene, watch your flank.
This is who you're working for, Shepard. She doesn't care who gets hurt.
What are you waiting for? Overload the reactor.
She'd just thrown thousands of lives away.
Shepard, Irene's down. I'm stabilizing. You can't reroute power in time. Hit the fucking overload. Now.
This shouldn't be that hard. Maybe something inside is holding you back. Maybe deep down you're starting to think the galaxy might be better off without her. She's never going to learn. She'll never change. Even if you win, Omega loses.
Enough.
I didn't see a Paragon option available there.
No, because this is to try and tempt me to the easier option, and you know me. You know me well enough, Ollie. I'm always going to go for, despite what studies might say, and I use studies with quotation marks, people do generally go for the better option because they
No,
know
they do. Studies do say that.
Yeah, but they're also not really good studies.
Yeah, the data says that most people just do the good playthrough.
So be it.
And, like, comparatively few
All units,
do it again to do evil
Video
just to
game,
see what
funny enough,
happens.
has conditioned us that, yes, the easier option, yes, does give you these things, make it a little easier, but there is a price to be paid, and sometimes that price makes the later stuff harder.
You can't do this. Yes, I can. I'm the chief inspector.
No, it's, I can. I'm Commander
okay?
fucking Shepard.
Despite
My
your
word
best
is
efforts to
fucking
kill me,
law.
your soft heart almost cost me
Gospel,
everything.
even.
Quiet, Arya. It worked. Shepard saved us without sacrificing innocent lives. I applaud him.
I suppose. Whatever. You fought bravely against those mechs in there, Nyreen. Very impressive.
But
Why can't you bring that same grit when adjutants
This is
attack?
my world where Jesus is
Pathetic
pain
you
and Shepard is
tense up at the
goddamn
mere
Pope.
mention of those abominations.
Lay off. She just saved you.
I'm trying to help her, Shepard. Call it tough love.
Yeah, well now
The
you're going to
war's
get some
starting.
Shep love.
I don't mean to miss it.
And you'll find
She's
that
never been
Shep's
big on thank yous.
mercy is a lot better than yours. See, I think long term.
Getting reports. All force fields down. Civilians taking to the streets in droves. Cerberus pulling back.
That won't last.
The people don't have the training to go up against Cerberus front lines. They'll be wiped out.
Civilian casualties can't be avoided. You'll have to accept this.
Say what you will, Arya. I won't allow senseless deaths.
Do what you can to protect them.
Of course,
Oh,
Commander.
one of my favourite One Piece moments happened 17 years ago today.
Report.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. Oh yeah, there was a kind of big visual on Twitter today for X or Twitter for Kaido.
Oh yeah, he was just
Bray,
Yeah.
engage.
defeated in the
Delay
anime.
as long as you can. We're
The
coming.
best villain in One Piece.
If they detonate the main column, they'll cut
I'm
off
just
the way
gonna-
back
I
to
just
life.
call
The
it
Talon
Twitter.
offensive will be stopped cold.
It feels
I
weird.
know. I don't like the X.
Yes.
I don't like the X
Nyreen, lead the
either.
frontal assault. Shepard and I will meet you in the market.
To me, it's always going to be Twitter or
Of
Twatter.
course. Don't count on me building.
Well,
a
Elon
memorial
Musk
to get
doesn't
yourself
like it when
killed.
we call him the world's most divorced man, but then he defines his
I don't
whole
know, Ric
thing
Flair-
around his
I don't
ex.
know, I don't know. Ric Flair kind of got him beat.
Yeah. He's made his whole
I'm not-
brand his ex.
I'm not apologising because it's fucking fact at this point.
Yeah.
Hello. Bathing in blood, Omega. I am the Alpha and the Omega, but you, sir, are the Beta. Ah, Ollie, if only we had your succubus with her extremely multi-generational speech.
Yeah.
Take this, you soy boy cock. Have at me.
I bite my thumb at thee, you jive-talking wackadoo! I've lived long enough to absorb slang from every era.
Even use it in the wrong context together. I'm gonna shoot you in the eye. God, Ollie, I shot her in the ass. Oh, Cerberus. Don't worry, I'll bring out my violin. They're only sad songs. Boo hoo. Don't worry. Hans believes.
Hans.
Hans
Believes.
believes.
Hans. Believes.
Believes. Hans
Let's go.
believes. Yeah, Nilla absolutely loves the idea of. I haven't told her the origin completely yet, but she thinks the idea that he's just over the top positive Alan.
Excellent.
Though I have had to unfortunately inform her that Hans defeated enemies via pancake fuckery yet. Ah, pancakes.
You didn't even notice you were shooting him.
I know. Huh? Is it rain? Is it raining, Jeremy? No, it's not raining. You're bleeding. Ah, fuck! I'm dead. Right in the eyes. Crikey, mate. This bugger has all the strength of 30 Morgan Freemans.
Shepard,
Okay.
we need to get to the central column before Cerberus sets off those bombs.
In a minute, dear.
But Super Hands knows you will fail. The secret ingredient is crime.
We're hitting less resistance. I think they're sending forces your way.
They're messing with the support columns. We have to stop them.
Super Hans. The consistent inconsistency. Come on, the guy who said that they believe mentioned first they silly.
Yeah.
Inconsistent as the Ian Flynn story.
Over there. We can get to the bomb controls once the access panels are open.
Got it.
Wait, if he's Super Hans,
Those bombs just
is he made by
went. The console is
bachelors?
locked.
This crack is very Moorish, says Hawk.
Take care of the bomb, Shepard. I'll handle Cerberus.
I was listening to this D&D story where someone's trying, like, his way of getting people into D was that he would randomly roll dice and go, you wake up naked in the field, in a field holding a rock. And every time he's played it with his homeless friends, they all say the same thing. What kind of rock am I holding? And when he says any kind of rock, they all say, I want a rock of crack. And when they go, okay, you have a rock of crack, what do you want to do? I'll boof it. Now I unfortunately know what boofing is, and I want to die.
Crack toast, Gromit.
Shoving crack. And then the character dies every time and they don't understand why. You OD'd on sticking crack up your ass. Oh yeah, I also watched the WCW show where they brought out RoboCop, and I'm still shaking my head at the entire thing. The four horsemen run away because RoboCop walked menacingly at them.
Yeah.
Like, they're literally told from the beginning, Time Warner says we want to promote RoboCop 2, but the guy in the RoboCop suit, like, the suit can't do anything.
Over here.
Like, he cannot throw a punch, he can barely move.
Good.
So you can't do anything physical
Irene,
with him.
Things are under
So
control
they're
here.
having
What's your
break open
situation?
some very clear rubber bars to free Sting from a shark cage.
Move forward.
Yeah.
Keep that flank covered.
Oh shit, it's RoboCop, lol. Screw it, horseman, let's go to the bar. And this
We're
was
holding our
Horseman
own,
with
but
Sid.
Cerberus has started targeting the civilians. Reports of casualties are coming in from all sectors.
Sid, are you there? Yes, and my
Save
voice
them.
is here too.
And head for the rendezvous.
I'm here and so's my voice.
We'll do what we can.
I still love the thing where
Hey,
Kevin Nash
100
is wearing,
comments.
So how exactly do we
where
get
Kevin
He's a
Nash is
robot.
wearing
He's
a
a cop.
Psycho Sid.
He's a
I'm thinking the
RoboCop.
straightforward
like-
approach.
Kevin Nash is wearing a Psycho Sid mask, and then Sid makes that very famous promo of, "You're half the man, and I have half the brain you do." He's like watching Sid argue with his other self.
Hawk says, yes, but Sting was in trouble.
Look, Sting has the same problem Kane had. They are terrible at making friends. See, Kane was friends with X-Pac. Aww. And then X-Pac turned on him. But then he got Tori. Aww. And then Tori turned on him. Then he became friends with Mick Foley and The Undertaker. Then Mick Foley and The Undertaker turned on him. Sting has a similar relationship. He was friends with Lex Luger, then Lex turned on him. He was friends with Ric Flair, then Ric Flair turned on him. He was friends with Scott Steiner, then Scott Steiner's dogs turned on him.
And
I don't know. I just find the idea of Scott Steiner with animals hilarious.
Behind us.
Yes, Arya.
Just remember that at one time, he brought a tiger with him that almost ripped out Rey Mysterio's eyelid somewhere in Iowa. An idea.
Looks like they bit off more than they could chew.
We should get a move on.
Oh, you remember the eye for an eye match and how terrible that was?
Yes, I remember.
I think the more uncomfortable thing was Rey Mysterio's.
With the civilian population contained, we should be ready to initiate the next phase of the project on schedule. Before host conversion, we should begin the process.
Well, Rey's
of
family
using
in
the
general
control
being
implants
involved
to
is
the
always
subject's
weird.
nervous systems. With the current success ratio, we project being able to surpass demand.
I mean, Rey's family are bigger than he is.
Yeah.
The first generation adjutants have been
Stop
transferred
hurting Rey
from the
Mysterio,
containment
you're
area
upsetting
and are
his
being
giant
outfitted with the
son.
implants. The
Hawk
previous
says his
batches
favourite
of
wrestling
process
moment was
and
Abyss
moved
with
to
the
the
barbed
storage
wire
area.
teddy bear.
Oh, yes.
We can now control when and where the
Now, don't forget
adjutants
Sting's
convert
other
the
bad
victim.
time where,
Initial testing of
drunk
various
drunk
species
Jeff
provides
Hardy.
ample proof the
I showed
fluids
Seb
can
that.
adapt flawlessly, regardless
It is
of the
terrible.
dose used.
Yeah.
Watch. I will give credit for I will give credit.
Sting
to
has
Eric-
such disappointed dad energy in that match.
The civilian population
I'll just say
contained,
I'll
we
give
should
credit
be
to
ready to
TNA
initiate the next
for
phase of the
thinking on their
project
feet at the time on
schedule.
what,
Before
even if
host
that is,
conversion,
for
we
fuck's
should
sake, just
begin the
kidding.
process of fusing the
Though
Yeah.
I still
implants
think
to
they
the
could have
subject's
salvaged
nervous
it by
systems.
having it
With the
Sting
current
beat
success
Jeff
ratio,
Hardy,
we project
acknowledge
being
that
able
this
to
isn't
surpass
isn't what
demand
people
by
paid to see,
300%.
and have an impromptu third match,
Yeah.
like impromptu match with anyone else.
Those idiots were experimenting
And before you
on
say, oh,
adjutants.
well, it would take too
That
long to
explains the
plan,
ones
they
we saw
did it
earlier.
before with Scott Hall when he didn't turn up to a show. Samoa Joe cut a promo where he buried Kevin Nash and Scott Hall, and then had Eric Young come out to take his
Extra
place.
security. The door's only open
I mean, yeah, they could have done that.
Makes sense considering what they had locked up.
You know,
Door's unlocked. Let's get out
a
of
lot of wrestlers are pretty good
Yeah, I don't know
at
if you
just
saw
calling it
Samoa-
out there.
Well,
That
if you saw
doorway
the
leads
Samoa
to the
Joe
Gozu
situation,
district.
basically what happened, Dixie was kind of in control at the time, so she was in the front row of every single show, but no one knew she was running it. Scott Hall was meant to turn up, but Scott at the time had a few of his problems. If you know about the whole DDP yoga thing, you know that helped get Scott Hall fixed up a bit.
Yeah.
But this was pre-DDP yoga, and he was just like turning up drunk or not turning up at all. And he was in like the main event, Kevin Nash, Samoa Joe, and Scott Hall versus Kurt Angle, Tyson Tomko, and AJ Styles. So Joe cuts this promo, and he's told apparently by Dixie, go out there and just say the match is going to change. And he cut this massive shoot promo, basically shitting on Scott Hall and making it a generational thing where he claims entitled quote-unquote superstars who come in for the paycheck, and then there's the actual TNA guys that work their asses off.
Oh, there's a Gundam in here. Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, yeah, and by the way,
also
I
said,
found-
he watched it live and it was messed up. I think we did too.
Oh yeah, by the way, Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin's tag team with Kushida is Time Machine.
It's called what?
Time Machine.
Ah.
It's a combination of the Motor City Machine Guns and Alex Shelley and Kushida's tag team from New Japan to the Time Splitters.
Ah.
Also, Alex Shelley is the Impact World Champion right now.
Yes, I remember.
And Chris Sabin is the X Division champ.
Huh.
And I'm happy. I'm glad for that. Alex
liked it
Shelley
better when
was
Morgan
always
Solus was
underrated,
here shooting up
and I'm glad he
looters.
could win the world title.
Is dead.
Yeah, yeah.
Pity. He was a very practical kind of Solarian.
It's just a shame that Hendry won't get to be Impact World Champion at this rate.
He should. He deserves one.
I mean, yeah, I think he's got the ability. I was always sad that he basically was one of the people dropped by Ring of Honor. Because his tag team with Dalton Castle was actually pretty good. Like most of Joe's tag teams seem to be him being fun-loving, his partner hating fun-loving people, and then him trying to do what Al Snow always failed to do in the Attitude Era with Steve Blackman. Just try and have the other guy embrace the fun side of
We're
wrestling.
almost there.
Yeah.
Well, that was Al Snow's entire thing was literally him trying to get Steve Blackman to get a personality, but it usually ended with Steve Blackman killing people with nunchucks, including an old lady at a comedy.
Charlie's incoming. Irene is waiting for you two.
When he's trying to tell jokes at an old folks' home, this old lady goes, "You suck, Blackman," and he just grabs his nunchucks, and then it just goes away. And goes, "You can't hit an old lady with nunchucks." Or when he goes to a farm and then a cow accidentally sprays milk in his face and just grabs the nunchucks off a fence, like, Steve, no, Steve, hey, Mr. Farmer, look at that barn over there. That's a nice barn, and you just hear a loud moo and a thump. You can't hit old ladies with nunchucks. She annoyed me.
The only chance at redemption lies in the word.
Oh, the Attitude Era was always big on attacking old ladies. Poor Mae Young. I mean, she got guitar shots from Jeff Jarrett, through tables, through the Dudleys. I shouldn't laugh, but my God. That guitar shot to
Cerberus is
Moonlight.
still on my station. Of course something's not right.
Not what I was talking about. I'm checking this out. Going radio silent.
What the hell is she doing?
I think it was Impact's 1000th episode recently.
Where's Irene?
Yeah.
Scouting
I
ahead.
never thought
Got
I'd
our
see the
hands full
day.
holding this area.
Nor did I. After 2010, I kind of figured
Oh,
done.
there's
She's
the
going on
3-minute
to
warning.
Afterlife.
Rico!
So much longer.
They're retreating.
Oh. Cthulhu, is that you?
They have released Cthulhu.
Oh, an Cthulhu. Oh, where are you keeping my wee man?
Where are your novelists keeping my wee man?
Oh God, oh, it's down there. Grenade! Oh God, no.
That's it. Tell your boss.
Oh God, Arya's pissed. Oi, Arya's pissed.
Yes.
Oh!
You worked out your system?
Dies. Now.
Oh, that's...
Pausing it. Yeah.
Yep.
God. Yeah, restart it. We just had a big moment.
Yeah. Oh,
She died.
yeah.
The Femturian died.
Shit.
Protecting the people.
Okay, there we go.
Okay. I think this is the end anyway. Well, we're reaching the end.
Irene Kandros was a good soldier. It's a shame she had to die for your petty ambitions.
You're a dead man.
No, wait!
Idiot.
What now, Petrovsky?
Divide and conquer, Commander. Kandros killed the adjutants we hadn't finished experimenting on. These are fully under our control. The prototypes for our future army.
I'm gonna have to kill him.
Hold the perimeter. Keep Shepard away from those generators.
I can still punch him to death. Ow. Okay, an override console.
Keep Shepard away from those generators.
Oh, gotta destroy it. Oh, okay, that's how you do it. I can live with that.
Destroy the shield generator.
Ah.
He ain't no machine.
You know, I was expecting this to be a lot more of a challenge. Ah. Oh, come on. There you go. Secure the area. Oh yeah, I remember that other Viz thing you saw, the one with Edgar Hoover. Yeah, I have nothing to fear but fear itself thing.
Yeah.
And then a sack from the elf ear factory falls on someone, and it looks like fear.
Yeah.
And then the president shits himself.
It's fear itself.
You can kiss my crippled ass. What? But how can you say such things? Don't you fear that the public will get mad at you? You think I give a shit? I have nothing to fear but fear itself. And the Great Depression ends because everyone laughed at the president shitting himself.
Cease and desist all aggression. It's over.
Okay, it's trying to surrender.
Took you long enough.
Commander Shepard, I surrender myself into your custody.
That is the most pathetic thing I've ever heard.
She slapped it.
Shepard, I'm unarmed, and I can give the Alliance intel on the elusive man.
You'll say anything to save your skin.
But I let you escape, Omega. I deserve mercy.
Is this true, Arya?
Oh, fuck, I can't believe you've done this.
Cerberus had successfully taken this station and he let me go. Do you feel that, Oleg? That's death. only inches away. Remember this feeling. I'm letting you live. For my partner and for the war against your master. You better cooperate.
Well,
Take him, Shepard. You and your alliance can decide his fate. Just get this
We're
filth
taking a
off
prisoner.
my station.
Commander, glad to see you've had a calming effect on Ms. Talok. I tried talking sense into her one time. I look forward to hearing how you pulled it off.
Don't assume you know where this is going.
What? From what I understand, high-ranking Alliance POWs lead fairly comfortable lives.
I could kill him now, but
You
no.
and I may even become friends.
We don't need the
That's
karmic
not
imbalance.
Bray, get him out of here.
I've been waiting to kill that man for months. Walk around with you for a few hours and I go all soft. You're like a disease.
This victory came at a cost, Arya. It's not soft to recognize that.
You sound like someone trying to sell something. I admire your tenacity. And thanks to you, I have Omega back.
The citizens of Omega have been through a lot, Arya. Try to remember that.
How can I forget? There are reminders everywhere I look. And don't worry, I'll honor our arrangement. Troops, ships, and a mountain of Ezo. You earned it.
Then I'll be going.
Bray will take you back. I have a station to whip into shape. Citizens of Omega, hear me. I,
Arya Talok, have given you back your lives.
my rule is reignited. My hand is on the controls once more, and I will not let go again.
Each of you owes a debt. Gain my favor by rounding up the remaining
Cerberus invaders, and we will cast them from our home. Then bury and mourn our dead.
My methods haven't always been popular, and I can't promise that will change.
But securing this station and everyone inside is now my primary purpose. No one will imprison us again.
We may be bruised. We may be bloodied.
Our Omega.
You always get these crap details, Bray?
Not this time. You got a galaxy to save. Let's get you off this rock.
And that's the Omega DLC done.
Alright,
Okay, let's have a look. Email. Thank you. My name is Jessica. You saved me on life I'm burning. I have so many friends in this, I hope. I know I'm just one woman, but I want to know you're making a difference. Bless you, Commander Jessica. Shepard, I have Jessica's chessboard sent to Normandy. It doesn't go with the core I have planned for the afterlife. Aria.
Sure.
Okay, so I'm going to save here.
Yeah.
Because, Ollie, let's having a look. Ooh. Ollie, methinks it's now time.
It's time.
It's time.
Time for us to broker a never-before-seen peace between the Geth and the Quarians.
If worse comes to worse, no one from the quarry.
Yeah.
Kill us, lie.
I mean, we have to choose. We have to choose Tali. I mean, that's the canon. It's the canon event.
Tali's my baba. She's my boo. Oh yeah, everyone else would have gained the experience as well, even though they weren't there. And I know I get one Paragon thing just before.
The sinking laser needs a line of sight. What's the fastest route?
The upper entrance. Target the base before the Geth can organize resistance.
What about you?
We will deactivate defense systems and acquire an escape
Hawk says,
vehicle.
ensuring Tali's sweet ass survives for the weave.
Remnants of the old machine
Hey,
upgrade code.
Tali's awesome.
We can break any Geth security. You are concerned.
You know your limits. I trust you. I'm more concerned you didn't tell me about the upgrades.
You were tolerant of our recovery of Geth intelligences from the server, but this matter is different. Personal.
You were ashamed.
Shame is an emotional or cognitive response to
Oh,
societal judgment.
oh,
It
Legion.
should not apply here.
You've got to do some good. You've got to do some good.
Pete says, Tali wants your mama's sweet ass.
How'd we get here? The Geth are better
It's
than
okay. We've got to do this before Legion starts, you know, erotic
No,
fan fiction reading.
Based on empirical evidence, they are not.
Yeah.
Proceed to the upper entrance. We will exit here and procure an escape vehicle.
Got it. Legion, good luck.
Acknowledged.
Javik. I love how he just looks judgmentally at everything.
I can't believe it.
I get it.
don't
No,
think
you
it's really
don't, because
something
I made it up.
The whole
Now
world.
you are the fool, human.
My world. Look at the sky. And the rock formations. They used to write poems about them.
When we're done, maybe you'll write a new one.
This is Ranok, the world of our ancestors. Our bodies carried the seeds that spread the desert grass. You've heard me say Kilasalai? The best translation I can come up with is, by the homeworld I hope to see someday.
Looks like you're seeing it today.
The living room window will be right here.
Something I should know?
I just claimed the land. I know it doesn't mean much, but when this is over, I'll have a home.
The Quarians spent centuries as nomads. You think you can go back to living in one place?
We have gotten used to carrying our homes around with us. Well, that's a start.
It's a rock. I want a meth rock.
I'm gonna poof it.
Oh God! Don't.
I didn't know what that meant before today.
I know. I didn't know what it was until Ramtide mentioned it. Oh, the vagabond has some stories, let me tell you. I know saying some Jennifer Drake, but I'll have to send you Red X at one point, just because there is an actual playlist of all the stories he shared to Reddit, and they range from terrifying to actually quite funny.
Yeah.
Neckbeard hunting is definitely one of my favourites, just because I don't know how I feel about feeding someone drywall. I'm like 70% sure feeding someone drywall gives them cancer.
I'm reminded of something Steph Sterling played that they talked about on Podquisition, and there was a side game called the Booty Freak Cheat Creep or something. I don't know the name, but it's this is a game that we would improv on Boston's Favourite Son, and the premise is you're in a gas station toilet where the urban legend is a really fat guy got stuck there on that toilet and starved to death. And if you shit on the floor, he will appear and cut your ass off.
We're on our way.
That sounds like going to Skegness.
And your character is sat on that toilet, and then you just cut to a picture of a shit on the floor, and he goes, "Oh no!" And then a monster appears by the window, and goes, "Give me them cheeks, boy."
Oh god, I'm suddenly reminded of the first comic I actually saw. Gordon Ramsay's Pigeon Nightmares. Basically, it's him having dreams, and every time he has a dream, birds keep turning up in his dreams to, like, maul him in some capacity. Like, his first one is him talking about cooking a pigeon, like you know, the way you cook up a chicken, and suddenly it grows teeth in the neck hole and goes, "You ain't making me into food, you bastard!" And it's not. And then he falls into tree, go, "Oh, come here, you bastard!" then he wakes up and he's just like, "Oh, thank God, it was just a dream." So he tries to, he makes himself something that's going to help him sleep better. And suddenly he's in a really nice, calm garden. He goes, "Isn't this fucking wonderful? Look at this lovely fucking park." And then birds come and peck his eyes out. So then he has some nutmeg thing that's supposed to give him randy dreams. And as he's having his randy dream, the landlord kicks the door open and it's a anthropomorphic pigeon that goes, "What, up to your old tricks, eh? Get out, you whores!" and kicks out all the women, and then stops him and goes, "Where do you think you're going? Rents do. Spread them cheeks." And he wakes up and falls down the stairs. "Oh, fuck!" And they go, "Oh, God." Gordon's fallen asleep again, and he falls down the stairs and knocks himself unconscious. And then they mention he's in a coma, so they get him an IV drip that gives him nightmares where he's stuck with Jamie Oliver and a couple of people in hell giving him never-ending birdseed and go, "Go on, tease him, you bastards."
Oh, I'm just suddenly thinking of Geordie Racer. I don't recognise that reference. Does Geordie Racer mean anything to you, sir?
No. Okay. Sorry, signal slowed down a little bit, but I'm okay.
Did it pick up again?
It's okay. Yeah, it's picked up. It's okay. It's a little bit grainy, but it's not affecting my killing power. Foolish girl, you built your cities atop. By my hand, I usher in. Grind you down beneath the progress of the weak. Cut you down, that's how the blood will stain the sea. Ah. Thanks, Tali. Your anti-mechanical weaponry shall kill many a Geth this day. Don't tell Legion.
It was an educational kids show about a kid racing a pigeon. The theme song was terribly catchy.
We'll get through. What's your status?
Oh, that's what Geordie Racer was.
Ooh, data to salvage. And credits.
We've got Geth frigates inbound on the civilian fleet. Khan is here. Civilian defenders
Look out, Ernie, he's going for his piece.
Legion, I've hit the override.
We have gained system access and are bypassing security. Stand
I remember in the one where the Viz comic where Big Vern goes to a wedding, and as soon as someone goes to pull out the rings, he thinks they're going for a gun. Look out, Ernie, he's going for his piece, and then shoots the best man.
Lots of salvage too. So, yeah.
If dealing with a pirate alcoholic has ever taught me anything, loot, loot, and more loot. And booze, but mostly loot.
I'm glad your friend likes the idea of my character.
Oh, Nilla absolutely found it helpful. She thinks if anyone would be fun at a party drunk, it's Paladin. That isn't called Aladdin. Yes, I showed her Aladdin the Paladin.
We have bypassed security, but disabling the blast shield.
I'm going to buy drugs.
You have successfully opened the blast shield doors.
Good. We'll be back out in a minute.
I'm lawful good, and it's okay because if they die, I'm going to cut it with sawdust. If they die, it's fine because they're evil. Get fried. One shall stand. One shall fall. Oh, God. Sorry, I just passed out. Was I dancing with an android named Faye?
I don't know.
Ah. You know what would help us in the fight with the Geth?
What?
A patented crab droid.
Crab droids.
We have sent you the net with the new terrain.
Yeah, just giant robotic crabs.
How would Hans have reacted to the big heist we did earlier in the campaign?
Let's see. Big heist. I mean, morally? You know, it depends. I mean, if it's for the Hans, generally, I treat him as lawful good. Oh, what? Holy shit!
That's quite a weapon.
It takes a bit of warming up, but Jesus fucking Christ. I'm going to call this Polymus Geth Prime.
But Geth Magnus is just a soldier, says Hawk.
Yeah, but he'll fall apart just like that, Magnus. Oh yeah, by the way, I've still got a Hawk of that version of Magnus, of Ultra Magnus, he seems to be interested in, because people already have it, and apparently it's a lot better than it has any right to be. And when that's said about a Transformers figure, that's a good thing.
Oh, cool.
Well, it's one of those things where you expect a certain standard with certain class types you get, and commander type figures are very, very, very rare. Like, they come out, but they very rarely reach the quality. Like the last time we got a quality commander class figure was like maybe 10 years ago. Magnus, but what they've done is they've gotten the 1986 characters and have gone for cartoon accuracy.
Yeah. I've had this cannon monster in my room for at least a week.
I've had Relentless because it's all we can get, because I don't trust the monster in our village.
Well, no, not after he tore apart those villages.
Well, he killed the elderly, he ate the children, and what's worse is he parked sideways.
Bastard!
Yeah, that's the worst part.
We have located transportation.
Parallel parking. Oh shit, it's a Reaper!
How are we supposed to fight that thing?
Punch it! Armor punch it. Funny enough, I know we mentioned that a while back when we were chatting, well, when I was talking to Hawk, we mentioned Magmatron.
Right.
He's getting a figure for the first time since they released the Beast Machines figures, and he just happened to be one of the for one line that didn't make sense because they labelled him as a Maximal, even though he very clearly had a Predacon gem on him.
Yeah.
Also, it's really weird to have a heroic Maximal have the words Emperor of Destruction on his toy. I'm somehow feeling bullets aren't going to help him. See? They understand the crab droids.
Yeah.
Crabs.
The firing chamber. Looks like a weak point when it's priming.
Damn it. The jamming towers have us targeting manually. They can't make a precision shot.
We may escape before it recovers.
No. Pull over.
Pull over. I said pull over.
I'm gonna punch it to death.
Also, let's be grateful Transformers actually do have mass shifting technology to change their size, because otherwise Starscream could turn into a jet and not fit in him. if he stayed to scale.
If this doesn't... If we
Hop
don't
in.
make it...
You worry too
What
much.
I said, hop in.
Keep us alive.
Oh. I love you too, Tali.
Attack its weak spot for massive damage. Yes, Lauren, it's a fucking fish. Give me a minute.
The destroyer is in range. Missiles are ready for launch.
Destroy.
Ha ha. See, universe. See how you try to take on my massive crab. Haha! You are slightly inconvenienced by me moving to the left. I mean, we aren't where we were. That's got to confuse him a little bit.
Yeah. This guy knows some maneuvers.
Okay, this will be the big decision. Hopefully, we've done it. Ah! God! I didn't move enough to the right.
No!
Okay.
List lazily to the right more, says Hawk. Time!
Destroy the laser!
Try spinning, that's a neat trick.
Oh my crap, boys! No! No! Oh, space bucket. Ow. Oh.
Stop it! Angry!
Ah. I guess it's dead.
You know who I am?
Harbinger speaks of you. You resist, but you will fail.
Look like this Reaper wasn't to be feared.
What are you talking about? We stopped Sovereign and the Geth. We stopped Harbinger and the Collectors. We've earned a straight answer.
It is not a thing you can comprehend.
You don't know unless you try.
We might surprise
Can't
you.
be like, you know who I am.
Chaos. We represent order. Every organic civilization must be harvested in order to bring order to the chaos. It is inevitable. Without our intervention, organics are doomed. We are your salvation.
You're killing everyone in the galaxy to save us?
The cycle must continue. There is no alternative.
Organics and synthetics don't have to destroy each other.
The battle for Rannoch disproves your assertion. Finish your war. We will be waiting.
Shepard.
We can confirm that the Geth are no longer being directed by the old machines. We are free.
You did it, Shepard. The Geth fleet has stopped firing. They're completely vulnerable.
Shepard Commander, the Geth only acted in defense after the creators attacked. Do we deserve death?
What are you suggesting?
Our upgrades. With the old machine dead, we could upload them to all Geth without sacrificing their independence.
You want to upload the Reaper code? That would make the Geth as smart as when the Reaper was controlling
We want to
them.
branch out. We enjoyed our time with you,
with free
Shepard, but
will,
we need to
each
develop
Geth unit would be true
tentacles
intelligence.
and move
We
to
would
Star
be
Trek
alive,
Picard.
and we could help you.
I've not seen Star Trek
already
Picard.
attacking. Uploading
I'll
the
watch
code would
the rest of
destroy us.
TNG eventually.
Shepard, you can't choose the Geth over my people.
Do you remember the question that caused the creators to attack us, Talizora? Does this unit have a soul?
Upload the code to the Geth. Tally,
Tally,
call off the
call off
fleet
the
if you
fleet.
can.
This is the moment of truth. Hopefully we've fixed
This
it.
is Admiral Talizora. All units, break off your attack.
Belay that order. Continue the attack.
Fuck off, Carol.
20%.
I beg you, do not do this. Please.
We regret the deaths of the creators, but we see no alternative. 40%.
Rally the fleet.
Yep.
No. Nobody else dies today.
We done it, Ollie.
Agent, keep going.
Yes!
Shepard?
All ships, this is Commander Shepard. The Reaper is dead. Stand down.
This is Admiral Talizora. Shepard speaks with my authority.
And mine as well. Negative.
Ooh.
We can win this war now. Keep firing.
60%.
The Geth are about to return to full strength. If you keep attacking, they'll wipe you out. Your entire history is you trying to kill the Geth. You forced them to rebel. You forced them to ally with the Reapers.
80%.
The Geth don't want to fight you. If you can believe that for just 1 minute, this war will be over. You have a choice. Please. Keep us alive.
All units, hold fire.
We've done it, Ollie.
Error. Copying code is insufficient. Direct personality dissemination required. Shepard Commander, I must go to them. I'm sorry. It's the only way.
Legion, The answer to your question was yes.
I know, Tali. But thank you. Kira-sanai.
That's Legion dead.
But he comes back though, right?
No, he's gone. It's best to say he's joined other platforms. Other platforms share his memories. But the individual is dead.
Right.
He's gone,
Admiral
but
Ron,
the other Geths
I
share
heard your
his
ship made a
memories
crash
because they
landing.
work as a collective.
Glad you got out in one piece.
I see.
I was listening over the radio. If Hangirl hadn't stopped,
He did.
we have taken heavy losses. I don't know if we can. Where are we supposed to go?
Geth Prime.
You are welcome to return to Rannoch, Admiral Ron, with us.
Legion?
No, I'm sorry, Commander. Legion sacrificed itself to give us all intelligence. It will be honored.
Good.
And we will honor Legion's promise. The Geth fleet will help you retake Earth, and our engineers will assist in building the Crucible.
As will ours, of course.
Admiral, had you considered possible settlement sites?
The southern continent had excellent farmland, as I recall.
Are you gonna be okay?
I believe so, Commander. Thank you.
Well, Ollie, that was it.
Yeah.
This was what we were working towards.
Yep.
Peace.
Shopping
And this
for
is the
another
first
house?
time I've actually done it myself.
Beachfront property.
Ooh.
Claim it fast. It's a buyer's market. You okay? I know working with the Geth will be difficult.
I'm not staying. I'm coming with you.
I wasn't going to ask.
Why not?
Because I respect you, damn it. You think I don't want you to come with me?
So ask me.
Tali.
I don't know how much time we have left. I don't know if we can beat the Reapers. But whatever happens, I want to be with you.
I bet you say that to every guy who gets you a homeworld.
Only the cute ones.
You know I'd understand if you needed to stay.
I know. But I look at all this picture of hope and peace. And all I see is everyone I've lost. My team on Haestrom, my father, even Legion. I'm mourning a Geth. How crazy is that?
It's not crazy at all.
It is beautiful, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
It'll be years before we can live without our suits completely. But right now... Right now, I have this.
Commander Shepard, I understand you've helped resolve the situation with the Geth.
Yes, Counselor. 2, in fact.
I've read the reports. You ended a war 3 centuries in the making.
I had a lot of help.
We have isolated pockets of remaining Geth. As best we can tell, they are Geth bodies loaded with Reaper code. But they are just a tiny fragment of the full Geth fleet. You've done the impossible, Commander. And I may be able to provide help of my own. I've received information from my government. It's too sensitive to discuss over an unsecured channel.
What if I come to the Citadel?
Yes, that would be best, Commander. I'll be waiting for you in Councillor Udina's office.
Hey, we can go back to the Citadel and, you know...
Admiral Hackett's available on VidCom.
Okay, let's have a look at our galactic readiness. Oh, we are more than ready.
Yeah. Is that for the finale?
Yeah, basically, we've got a minimum line and we're way over. I'm going to go find Tali and have a talk with him.
Yeah.
We've been through a lot.
Yes, that was
Reaper. Without a giant thresher maw helping.
Damn
Hmm.
right. We just showed the
Commander, you've got a new message at your private terminal.
Okay, I'll check my private terminal. Let's talk Quarry and War. It may be hard to believe after what we went through, the galaxy barely aware the Quarry ever went to the Veil, let alone started a war with the Geth. We're sitting on a major piece of history. I have material from all the best players except you. Can I get you in the cabin for an hour? Progress. With the assistance of the Geth, our fleet is nearly back to strength. We have focused most of our efforts on providing evacuation assistance and support for the Turian fleet. Meanwhile, while the Geth harassed the Reapers, even with our newfound peace, it seemed foolish to risk an instant by putting our forces in closer proximity. I understand from Admiral Zen that the Crucible project continues, although Zen herself feels dissatisfied with the technological capabilities of the device. Though eccentric, she is also brilliant. Hopefully she'll find a way to improve it. I would never have believed you would talk Han down, Commander. Take care of Tali for me, Keela Salai. I just wanted to let you know I'm going to join Adams. Seems like the best place for me to help as long as I'm coming with you. Please drop by. Oh, I will. I've somewhat kind of, gotten into a relationship, so...
So, Gabby, have you seen Edie's new body?
Oh, I knew this was coming.
I just mean, it's an amazing work of engineering. Elastic titanium silicon polymers, ultra-light harmonic phased power cells.
Mm-hmm.
And if she ever accidentally walks into a wall, there's just so much padding.
Ugh, I knew it.
Wish I
You pretty much are, Kenan.
Right, there's Tali.
Can't be. No. I guess that's right.
Hey, Tali. How's it going?
Oh, sorry. I didn't hear you. I just got communication from the fleet. Sorry, from Rannoch. In the old days, I'd send any new technology I found back to the fleet. I should probably be doing that with the agriculture samples now. I don't know anything about raising crops.
How are your people doing?
It's crazy. The Geth are helping, setting up housing, adapting power systems. They are doing in weeks what would have taken us years. Geth are even uploading into the suits of Quarian volunteers. They're rewriting environmental functions, jump-starting our immune systems.
That doesn't seem possible.
The Geth are software, not hardware. They can transfer themselves from a normal body into anything with enough processing power. They're mimicking infections, so the host can adapt without getting sick. It's like making a vaccine.
So the Quarians won't have to wear those suits anymore?
It doesn't seem possible, but yes, in a few years, with Geth improvements, we won't need them. We might still wear them. The suits have become part of our society. But
That's a big deal, Wyatt. That's a very big...
Today, on Rannoch, there are Quarian children who will grow up healthy and strong, thanks to the Geth.
They owe that to you.
No. I'd have killed the Geth with no regrets. And I'd have been wrong. Thank you.
Anytime.
What?
Just let me know if you
I'd have killed them with no regrets.
No, the only person who gets inside my suit is you. Nothing stands between us now. Whatever the galaxy throws at us, I'll be at your side. By the way, I left something for you up in your cabin. Go have a look.
It's a dildo with a knife in the slit, isn't it? What? No one ever sees it coming. Well, let's see what she gave us. She left something in our cabin. Oh, there it is. There you go, Ollie.
It's turned into 7. Ah.
There you go. That's what Tali looks like without a helmet.
Oh. You know, I didn't think they'd actually designed what she looked like without the helmet.
That's why there's mods that can actively do that scene from Rannoch.
Trainer, if you're not doing anything, I've got a few hours free. Would you like to come up?
But they've done it so the camera angle is actually.
Your cabin is gorgeous. I've seen apartments smaller than this. Well, Commander, ready to play?
Play?
I picked up a chessboard on the Citadel. GUI interface.
I just got a chessboard from fighting a Russian.
Takes up less space.
Why don't we use
And
mine?
I recall you delivered something that closely resembled a challenge. So, interested?
This is a trap, isn't it?
I'm just a simple lab scientist, Commander. I'm sure your real-world expertise will give you an edge.
Yeah, but you know, if I play chess, if it looks like I'm losing, I'll go, yes, but you forgot this factor. Oh, look, a gun.
Oh, come on.
My word, Commander. It's almost as though you wanted to spare your pawns the indignity of living under my regime.
In real life, that tactic would have worked.
Well, in real life, one doesn't move on an 8x8 square grid.
You know what I mean. The pawns are infantry. A good infantry line, like the Krogan, can take a charge like that.
That reminds me of a joke. What's the difference between Commander Shepard and a Krogan? One is an unstoppable juggernaut of head-butting destruction.
And the other doesn't have a smart-ass comm officer to keep him in line.
Ooh, that's even better than the number of testicles punchline.
I'm glad you didn't run back to the lab, Trainer.
Thanks. So, rematch?
Hell yes.
Rematch, but I have the gun. Okay.
Trainer, can you send up Diana Allers? She wants to talk to me.
She's on her way, Commander.
I mean, we did just end a war.
I'm sure you've got a million questions.
I narrowed it down to 40. Let's see how you do with the top 10.
Okay.
Commander, the last time most of us heard about Geth, they were attacking the Citadel alongside Sovereign.
Yes, and you should know that was a minority of the Geth. Most of them are not hostile to organics.
Is that how you explain that they're allies, and no longer dangerous robots who stick humans on spikes?
What you have to realize is that despite their reputation, most Geth are not inherently violent. The Quarians attacked them. The Geth fought back in self-defense just like any organic would. Now that we've freed the Geth from Reaper control, they'll want payback for their enslavement.
But you're going to take an army of synthetics to fight Reapers with untold hacking abilities. What's keeping the Reapers from reprogramming the Geth like they have before?
The Geth are extremely intelligent, and they put incredible thought into solving this problem. They're not gonna turn again. I'd bet my life on it.
Now here's a question from a Batarian on Omega. Commander Shepard, if the mass relays can be destroyed... So did I miss anything? Do you have any questions?
You gonna go file your story now?
Well, if you don't mind.
Go tell the galaxy what we've done. They could use some good news.
Aye aye, Commander.
Ooh, I can still do invite James.
James, I've got some time if you want to talk privately.
On my way. Hey man, how's it going?
Good, James. You?
Good, good. Wow. So this is what I can look forward to when I get my own command.
You want your own ship, Vega?
Yeah, maybe one day. When I'm old and I can't fight worth shit anymore.
You just come up here to make fun of your commander?
Sorry, Shepard.
Did I not just take out a fucking Reaper?
Maybe I got some things on my mind.
Am I a fucking joke to you?
Shoot.
What did you do when they asked you to join the N7 program? I mean, was it a no-brainer for you, or did you think about it before accepting?
The N7 program is a big deal, but it's also a big commitment.
I hear that.
You get the best training, best equipment, Best assignments?
And they expect the best in return.
Yes, they do. Why you asking?
Well, even all the shit that's going on, somebody somewhere managed to track me down and forward an N7 combination. It's dated the same day the Reapers attacked Earth.
You don't sound too thrilled.
Well, aside from the fact that there won't be an N7 program if we don't win this war, being a soldier's the only thing I've ever been really good at. And not because I try. Hell, I'd have kicked my ass out years ago. Last time I had a command, I lost almost everyone. And they promoted me for it. I guess I'm just not sure if I'm ready to lead again. I don't know if I want that responsibility.
You mentioned that before. What went wrong?
What didn't go wrong? We were out on patrol, checking on some strange readings, and the collectors hit. But they hit the colony first. By the time we got back, most of the colonists had been subdued or abducted, including our CO, Captain Tony.
So you were in charge?
Yeah. We laid low for a bit, waiting for a chance to strike, but before we could, we were betrayed. One of the colonists turned out to be a Cerberus spy working with the collectors. I had no choice. I killed him and destroyed the collector ship. But it got ugly. We lost most of the colonists and all but one of my squad. Not exactly a textbook operation.
You can't blame yourself for being put in a tough situation. And if you were promoted, then something must have gone right.
Sure, but...
If you'd saved them all, would things have worked out better?
I don't know. I don't think so.
The right choice is usually not the easy one.
Yeah. Did you know that before you joined the N7?
Yeah. That's why I was asked. And it's why they asked you. There's not a single N7 that hasn't sacrificed, either themselves or their soldiers at some point.
So you think I should accept?
Assuming we survive this, that's a no-brainer. You're a damn good soldier, Vega. Don't waste that opportunity.
I'll think about it. Seriously. If you don't mind, maybe don't mention this to anyone else.
Of course not.
Gracias. Well, I think I better get back to the hangar. Things here, it's a little too soft for me.
The bed's a lot harder than it looks.
I'll take your word for it. Thanks again.
Anytime.
Okay.
Well, we did Omega, we saved the Geth.
You think that's a good place to end for this week?
Nah. I've got a little bit more in me. We started late. See if we can get... So let's at least go see the Citadel.
Alright.
Get what we can. See if I could see if anything's changed. Because we're missing one more person.
Are we?
We've ran into everybody, with the exception of Kasumi. And I know for a fact she is on the Citadel somewhere. You know, doing Kasumi things.
Do you need ground transport?
I need to get to the embassies.
Yes, Commander.
Excuse me. I'm Commander Shepard. If you promise to be careful, I've got something for you.
A Reaper code fragment. Yes, I can use this to try to predict their strategic processes.
My wife is just sent back to active duty, and I'm about to get shipped out too.
We could go to his favorite store on the Citadel.
Oh God. Yeah, when Mass Effect 2 happened, oh God, did Ollie have a good old laugh at... I warned you it was a meme to begin with.
Yeah, you did. You did.
Ah, he's in the stable. Let's see. My favorite store on the Citadel.
I want all remaining files secured and marked for Tentron clearance only. Commander Shepard, thank you for coming.
Did you find something?
The Council has ordered a full review into Donald Udina's activities. We're still piecing together his coup attempt. But that isn't why I asked you here. The situation is growing urgent for my people. We're aware your crucible is still missing a key component.
The catalyst. Do you know something?
Not exactly, but there is a artifact on our homeworld, Thessia, known only to highest levels of my government.
What is it?
With any luck, it's a means to help you locate the catalyst.
3-minute warning!
The artifact is kept in a temple located at these coordinates. I've ordered a scientific team to meet you there.
If this artifact is so important, why keep it hidden?
Every species in the Citadel has its secrets, Commander. But this one, in the wrong hands, would upset the balance of galactic power.
The Reapers are doing that right now.
Which is why I'm bringing this to you.
I appreciate the help.
It's you who will be helping us. The matriarchs are growing desperate. For the first time in our history, Thessia is vulnerable. For all our intellect, we're outmatched by Reaper firepower.
I'll do what I can.
Whether you know it or not, you've become the sole ray of hope in a very dark night. Goddess be with you.
Hey, Ollie?
Yes?
Sorry, it kicked me out. You can already tell the Asari are being shady, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Urgently, human, I must speak to you on behalf of my people.
What is it?
Holding sorrow, Dakuna, my home world, the Reapers have come. Holding sorrow, our warriors are under siege, but your forces can rescue them. Urgently, please. All the other races have turned us aside.
I'll take the Normandy as soon as we have time.
Relief. Thank you, Commander. Small hope. Perhaps we can evacuate some of our civilians when your forces arrive. Anxiously, I will remain here for news. Please hurry. Dakuna burns.
That is the 1 minute. Do you want me to restart the...
Yes, please. So yeah, as you can probably already guess, the Asari are being very, very, very sneaky little bastards.
I see.
When they said it could upset galactic balance, let's just say there's a reason it was said that way.
Yeah. Upset their bank balance.
You're not far off, actually.
Yeah, I assumed it'd be something like that.
Yeah, the Asari pretty much were one of the first races to actually discover the place.
Yeah.
And let's just say they keep a few things secret. Solely so they could, protect themselves. Right, let's see. Jacob, Arya. Let's go check on Joker and Edie.
Please select. 1 moment, please.
It's always fun to watch Seth Green and his robot wife.
Now arriving at ward level purgatory.
Let's find the gang and celebrate.
Hawk says the balance of the force? I'm thinking more like the balance of their bank account.
Yeah, not gonna lie. The Asari, let's just say, Javik is not surprised by the way the Asari are. Liara doesn't take kindly to Javik telling her the truth.
You just introduced me as your personal assistance man.
Yeah, but it's the only way to get you inside.
But you know I am not one. Why deceive others?
You can't really introduce yourself as an AI with Reaper-based code. They would lynch you.
That would be an inefficient way to render me non-functional.
Huh. Yeah, they're pretty much a married couple at this point. Let him shatter his pelvis. Hey, Liz. We've fixed the quarrying and Geth problem. We had our sweet moment with Tali. Ollie has seen her face.
Oh, that really
Spectre status recognized.
photo.
Please select a destination.
It's the best we're gonna get.
I know. Doesn't mean it's any good though.
Areas tagged of interest to you are highlighted on the elevator menu.
As you can tell, Liz has her
One moment.
Liz doesn't like the picture very much.
Well, there was a lot of controversy
Now
when
arriving
it was
at docking
first
bay
done,
D24.
because it's basically just a model photo that's been
I'd like to
photoshopped.
request a transfer to a zone with
Yeah, but again, it's just the best we're gonna get with Tali at this point.
Yeah.
Outside of PC mods.
There's actually quite a few really good
Oh, I know. There's a lot of artwork. There's a
art of
there's a
her.
lot of fan art. There's a lot of mods that restore her face in that one scene. And Omega really didn't take that long, like just under an hour.
About right, to be honest.
Let's see.
Like I said, it depends on how often you die in that one area down below.
Well, I didn't die once, although Arturian died.
Well, she inevitably dies, unfortunately, but... I think they did that because they didn't want to add so many extra people in.
And it was DLC, so...
Yeah.
Right, we're going to the Asari homeworld, Ollie. We are going to have to take Liara with us. But I'm going to take Javik with me for reasons, so Tali can have a break.
What about the temple? Can you raise the scientists?
I think that's
All
fair.
channels are scrambled across the spectrum.
Don't you?
Mission's looking really dicey.
Yeah.
This is too important.
We've just saved a
It's now or
homeworld
never.
and gone through a lot of shit to keep
Shepard,
us safe.
that's my home down there.
This
I
is
have to
Liara.
go.
This is just Liara's bit, so...
Then get to the shuttle and let's do this.
We're going to take Javik for racism reasons.
Right.
Sorry about that.
That was a Garrus meow.
Yeah, that was Garrus meowing.
Hawk says Jack has been busy watching Buffy. I see.
Of course he is. Wow, we've almost... Wow. Oh, wow. Liara really needed that.
Oh, for racism reasons.
Liara, do you have anything more on this artifact?
That's just the scene from Earth.
These coordinates the counselor gave you are for the Temple of Athame. My mother took me there once. It's several thousand years old. And for some reason, it has classified government funding.
Sounds like we're on the right trail.
What if we're too late? My people are dying down there.
Your empathy is a weakness. You must numb yourself to loss.
We can't ignore that people are dying. The Reapers may not have mercy, but we do.
It is their indifference that gives them power.
He's not
And let's show
wrong.
them there's another way.
Look, Javik is just there for very good reasons at this point.
This can't be happening. My home.
Yeah.
There's no time to mourn. We're exposed up here.
Let's get down.
Get down.
You must be
get
Commander
down.
Shepard. Commander, we heard.
Oh.
The barrier's been breached. Commander, we'll talk later. Get on that gun up there and do some damage. Somebody better get on that gun. Enemy targets on the bridge.
You ain't figure skating your way over here, buddy. This ain't Blades of Glory. You can and you will.
The gun over there. Put it to use. Good shot, Commander. Get on it. What are you doing, Commander? Put that gun to use.
Because they're too close to being hit with a gun.
The gun over there. Put it to use. Good shot, Commander. Get on it. I want that gunship prepped and in the air. Plug that hole! We're on it! Someone get me a location on our snipers. Yes, ma'am. Commander, I'm Lieutenant Curran. We've been told to expect you. My orders are to hold this grid at all costs.
Fantastic job you're doing.
Shore up the barrier! But our perimeter's collapsing, and I'm getting my people out of here.
This is important. We need your help.
Well, unless you can give me a good reason to stay, we're not dying for a field of rubble.
We're after a relic inside the temple. It's important.
That's what this is all about? One of our outposts has been trying to reach the scientists over there, but we lost contact. Get that gunship moving! Now! I'm sorry, Commander. If your relic has lasted this long, it can wait a little longer. I've lost enough people today. I'm pulling the rest of them out.
Javik, don't.
I sense you the lineage of a leader. A warrior's skill and cunning. They are strong in your genes. But you've grown tired of them. You're exhausted by defeat, and now you worry you don't have the courage left to go on.
By the goddess, are you...
Find your resolve. This war can end if you do.
We're building a Prothean superweapon. It'll win this war.
I believe it. This is Lieutenant Curran. Hold your positions. I want a path carved.
Another reason I brought him here.
Outpost Tychus, we've got people coming your way. Let's make sure the galaxy knows the war was won on Thessia. Make it count.
I was here years ago. To see the city burning like this.
Shit, Ollie, dragons.
It can be rebuilt. Just worry about the next 20 meters. Watch it!
This has to end.
Drop straight from your aim.
Creepy hugs.
Remember that, because here they come.
Ein Cannibal.
Try to use cover.
Schweinhund. I'll kill you.
That was the last one.
Then move! Get off the bridge!
Where's my bridge?
On that building, we've got fire support.
Watch the edges! Don't let them get around us! Scatter and take cover!
You send one of yours to the hospital, you send one of theirs to the morgue.
That door ahead looks like our way out of this mess.
Oh, you're one of these motherfucker.
Keep up the pressure.
I gave you a compliment. Now you will have bullets.
All right. Let's get moving before more of them come back.
I still can't face those things. My own people.
When we fought the Reapers, they turned our own children against us.
I can't imagine that.
They assumed we would hesitate to kill them.
Did you?
What answer would you prefer?
None. Let's stop talking about this.
Fucking. Yeah, Javik is a fucking savage in this mission.
Above us!
It's fucking the temple.
My people. They changed their
I would speak with the Reapers if it didn't fuck my door.
We might be able to reach them.
A deceased frog, a pony, a cake maker.
Fuck.
This is Specialist Kayla. Wait, Shepard just arrived. Watch your head!
How long can you hold out?
Mr. Adam. Any dog.
Can you really get this war?
We get to that temple and the Reapers are history.
Grab a spear over here if you need it, and let's do some damage! Nice shot! Go into cover!
I have main character shields.
Outpost Titan isn't far from here. I can cover you. Go! You hit one! That's the last of them. Get moving, Commander. Toward the Reaper. It's a way out of here.
You have an interesting concept of escape.
No choice. This nightmare never ends.
The hell it won't. We get to this artifact and we can all wake up.
50,000 years later.
4 out of 10. She's no Bret Hart.
We're trying to reach Outpost Tychus.
You're looking at it.
What about the rest of us?
They're all dead. We tried punching through to the scientists, but I'm all that's left.
What about reinforcements?
We had gunships flying support, but things got too hot with that Reaper. They can't chance it.
I know it's rough, but I don't see another way in without their help.
Have I told you how much I hate this war? Talon Swarm, this is Outpost Tychus. Is there anybody left on this frequency? We're in need of immediate air support. Commander Shepard is here.
Copy, this is Talon 1. I'm on the way. Talon 5 inbound.
If Commander Shepard is here, the Reapers would be wise to run.
Line them up, grab them, boys!
told him to shoot him in the sack. Did I not tell them in earlier streams to shoot him in the sack?
Yes, you did.
I did.
Can confirm.
No one fucking listens to me.
Go, Commander. I'll cover
Okay.
you from here.
Commander Shepard, I've got your back. Let's get you into that temple.
I am become death. See that? In the fucking sack. How is this hard for anyone to understand?
Can spring for air support.
It's not like it's a small target either.
I know, it's all bulbous and lumpy. She go see a doctor about it, but that's not our problem.
Watch out, more hostiles ahead.
Oh, I'm sure there will be. I hate bigger skaters.
Starlight Express, Starlight Express.
Fuck off. And you can fuck off at all. Step up to me. In the sack. Ollie, they're taking on me.
They're taking on me.
Da, 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 da.
So much sacrifice. We have to make it worth something.
Why did they run off? I could have taken them. Ah.
Looks like we're in the clear. Let's get inside.
It appears that...
Let me take a look. It's military-grade encryption. I think I can override it.
Do religion and military always mix among Asari?
No, this is unusual.
Especially since few still follow the Athame doctrine.
Oh. So, Javik, how do you feel about seeing this culture? Did I say something racist?
Hello? Is anyone there?
Something is wrong. Your scientists should be here.
Take a look around. Maybe one of these artifacts is what we're looking for. I'm guessing these are the scientists. What are we looking at here?
A primitive rendition of the goddess Athame. She's speaking to her ancient Asari followers. I don't think this is the artifact.
Do you notice how Athame looks Prothean?
What? But that can't be.
It is, and it was. We were here in the beginning, watching you grow. Athame was us.
Oh!
Oh.
Did Javik just have a Lister moment?
I guess so.
It's the goddess Athame again.
You can still believe that, but it won't change the truth. It's strange. The Reapers killed the scientists, yet the security barrier was active when we arrived. Their throats.
What happened to them?
They've been slit. The Reapers didn't do this. We're going to have to figure this out on our own.
We're looking for the Seattle slasher.
It's Athame. Her image became more like ours over time.
You mean your ancestors tried to hide the truth?
I'm still not willing to believe any of that's real.
Then why does Athame speak Prothean?
What do you mean?
There is something here. I can sense it.
In this temple, I admit it is strange this place has been so well preserved. Though Athame does have great historical significance, we once believed our gods were separate from the world, looking down on us. There is a universal energy.
There's a Prothean beacon here.
What? You're sure?
It's not something you forget.
But why hide it?
So is this DLC or one of the main?
No, no. This is why Javik being DLC is a pain in the
That
ass.
can't be. I can't believe my people would keep this a secret.
A beacon like this could explain why Asari are so advanced.
This temple is thousands of years old. Time enough to make serious progress.
That doesn't make it true.
You can't keep denying reality, Asari. Even a small amount of data will give your species an edge. Or are you insulted that your government didn't involve you?
The Mars ruins are where humanity got Mass Effect technology.
And we learned of it from the ruins of the Inosanum, the race that came before us. It was our secret for centuries.
Well, if it is true, the Asari should have shared this knowledge. We might not have been in this mess if they had.
You don't know that, Shepard. We don't know what's going on here.
Liara's in
I know we
denial.
don't have much time to find out.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Liara, but there is a Prothean beacon here. The Prothean is telling you what it knows, and you're denying
None
it.
of which I see here.
I do.
But you see how vital Javik actually is to the main plot.
Yeah, that's why I asked. Because, like...
Yeah, I kind of figured. This is why it was so annoying to everybody.
The beacon seems to think you're Prothean, Shepard. It must be the cipher you got back on Pharos years ago. No connection here.
The end of the war is near. Find what we need, finish the Crucible, and vengeance is complete.
So yeah, because Javik has such, an importance to the plot, this is why him being,
We should keep searching.
DLC is bullshit.
Yes, exactly, because Javik has such significance to the plot.
So what happens here if you don't have him?
I guess you just figure it out. Like, figure out there's a Prothean thing here.
Doesn't look like a connection.
Does a lot more
Yeah, Liara does.
denial.
Yeah, Liara does a lot more denial.
I'd say that one counts.
But Javik being here, again, is because, again, him being Prothean creates, the situation. It creates a bit more context, if nothing else. Oh! The Colossus of Asari's fallen.
We need to hurry. This place isn't going to...
Oh, look at that, Liara. You're going to be in denial again.
last very long.
Obtaining chronological marker. Hold. Timescale established. Post-Prothean cycle confirmed.
One of our computers.
Reaper presence detected. This galactic cycle has already reached its extinction terminus. Systems shutting down.
Hold on.
We need answers.
To what question?
The catalyst. We need to know what it is to finish the Crucible.
A memory of one of my people.
I am called Vendetta.
Is Liara going to go? A Vendetta?
Overseer of the project you refer to as Crucible. He died fighting the Reapers in the Battle of Tranvia 9. Your remaining time is also at an end.
We're all Protheans, so grim.
What happened to the Crucible in your time? Why didn't the Protheans deploy it?
We were sabotaged from within. A splinter group argued we should dominate the Reapers rather than destroy them. It fractured our order of battle. Later, we discovered the Separatists were indoctrinated.
I always suspected as much.
And now we're facing the same problem.
Our studies of past ages led us to believe that time is cyclical. Many patterns repeat.
Like the Reaper attacks.
And beyond, the same peaks of evolution, the same valleys of dissolution. The same conflicts are expressed in every cycle, but in a different manner. The repetition is too prevalent to be merely chance.
We assumed the Reapers were responsible for the pattern.
Perhaps, though I believe the Reapers are only servants of the pattern. They are not its master.
So who is the master?
Unknown. Its presence is inferred rather than observed. The only certainty is its intention. Galactic annihilation. You now stand at that precipice.
There's still hope for this cycle. We need to know what the catalyst is. Trillions of lives are at risk.
Trillions of lives are always at risk. But if the Reapers have arrived to end your cycle, this discussion is too late.
We can break the cycle. We found your plans for the Crucible. We're building it right now.
The Crucible is not of Prothean design. It is the work of countless galactic cycles stretching back millions of years. Each cycle adds to it. Each improves upon it. Thus far, none have successfully defeated the Reapers with it.
Then we'll be the first. Tell us what the catalyst is.
Listen to the human. He can be trusted.
I detect you are one of us. You are Prothean.
The last. I am the final hope to avenge our people.
Your mission was known to me. Do you believe this present cycle can deliver retribution?
They have earned the right
Hey,
to
this
try.
is crucial for this mission, isn't it?
Very well.
Yes, Ollie, that's what I've been saying from the beginning. Do you see how much he adds just by being there?
Yeah.
Oh, indoctrinated presence. Asian John Wick.
You killed the scientists. What do you want?
Your attention. Someone would like to talk with you.
It's going to be Willem Dafoe, isn't it?
Shepard.
It's Willem Dafoe.
How did you find this place?
The archives. Or did your shadow broker miss that one?
Show yourself. I promise I won't miss.
Stick to your talents.
President Bartlett.
You've helped uncover the key to subjugating the Reapers.
Or destroying them.
Damn it, Shepard. Destroying the Reapers gains us nothing.
How about peace?
They're just trying to control us. Think about it. If they wanted all organic life destroyed, they could do it. There would be nothing left.
What the hell are you talking about?
I know them, Shepard. I know how they think.
I think you've gotten a little too close to the enemy.
No. I'm saying they've got it right. Why kill when you can control?
You've been spending too much time with the enemy. They're dragging you over to their side, their way of thinking.
No, I just see things differently.
If you truly care about
Willem
humanity,
denial.
you'll stop fighting me. You'll join me.
Don't ever question my intentions. I've sacrificed more for humanity than you'll ever
Can
know.
we turn him into Willem to friend?
You know me. My
No.
methods for dealing with the
He's been indoctrinated.
Ah.
You forgot
Like he's under
everything you
Reaper
stood for.
control at this point. He just
Cerberus was
doesn't
supposed
know
to be
it.
humanity's sword, not a dagger in our back.
Reaper indoctrination is very subtle.
But as usual,
If you remember what it did to Saren.
than you care to admit.
With the Prothean data in this beacon, I can end this conflict.
Like
once and for
Saren
all.
realised right at the
You're
end
either with me or against me.
how much damage it
There's
was
nothing gray
doing
about
to him.
that.
No,
That's
I
why he
suppose there isn't.
shot himself in the head at the
Blank.
end.
The commander has something I need. Please relieve him of it. And then bring me the data.
Understood.
I've been hit! Cover me while I recharge!
Commander, the gun.
Get to cover! I've got this! I need to recharge! Cover me!
The gunship's taking up position!
Defeat Liu Kang. Kylo. I kind of want Mortal Kombat 1, but
Again, I've heard from a friend that it is very good. They're enjoying it.
I'm enjoying Street Fighter 6, but 18 characters.
She pretty much said that the story mode is the best story mode they've had in a long time.
Yeah.
Damn it, plot armor. Why have you not saved me? No, my God.
Cerberus thanks you for all your hard work.
Robin's show deserved to get more work. I mean, he was good as Liu Kang in the movies. And he's one of maybe 2 people that came back for Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
Well, if you've looked into the history of Annihilation, you can see why a lot of them didn't come back.
Well, Christopher Lambert has out and out said he didn't like the script, so he didn't do it.
Well, the guy who played Johnny Cage went through tons of shit to want to come back, only to find out he was going to be killed off in the first few seconds. And there are so many projects of them trying to make a third movie and it just not really working out.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Any development on the new one? You know, the one that came after the reboot.
I've heard of another one that came. You mean the one that we watched?
Yeah, the sequel to that was supposedly happening.
This is Shepard.
Huh.
Give us your location. I repeat, is anyone on this frequency? We read you. Give me your location.
The lieutenant's down. Our whole zone is collapsing. What happened to Shepard? Did they make it to the temple?
But I only know Robin's show from the Mortal Kombat movies and Beverly Hills Ninja.
Oh yeah.
Where he played basically the same character if he was like just clearing up Chris Farley's mess. Beverly Hills Ninja is like a proto Kung Fu Panda.
I mean, with all the rebooting they're doing, I mean, how many reboots has Mortal Kombat had at this point?
In terms of the movies, I think
in general,
just the one. Well, I mean, they tend to reboot. The games tend to reboot diegetically. Like,
well,
you know, it's in universe.
We're currently in the new era.
Commander?
Counselor. The mission.
We've lost contact with the It's gone dark.
How soon will the Crucible be ready to deploy?
Counselor. I wish the news was better. We didn't get the information.
What happened?
Cerberus was there. We were...
Well, because MK1 is a massive reboot.
We don't know how to finish the Crucible.
Yeah, well,
MK1,
at the end of 11, Liu Kang literally had to rebuild the timeline from scratch, so it will be.
Oh, it is. It is, from what I've seen.
I love that they brought Cary Hiroyuki Tagawa back to be Shang Tsung in Aftermath, though. Like,
Then you'll excuse
me. Yes.
He's so good.
Preparations to make.
I mean, the annoyance that Shang
Is he
Tsung,
in Mortal Kombat 1?
Yes. He's a literally... Well, Shang Tsung the character is. The Shang Tsung that was around at the end of Aftermath does come back as a separate Shang Tsung.
Yeah, but is he voiced by Cary Hiroyuki Tagawa?
I'm not sure. I'll have to look into that one. Quan Chi sounds weird in the new one. I'll give him that. He just doesn't sound as demonic.
Could have predicted Cerberus would reach Thessia before us.
It's not the movie one. Ah!
Be prepared. No matter
But that's the best Shang Tsung.
And now Thessia's lost. as is the data on the catalyst.
I mean, Jean-Claude Van Damme is in the game if you
I'm
get
sick
the
of Cerberus
DLC
beating us to the
for
punch.
Johnny Cage,
Kick
which
them in the
is
balls
just
first
weird.
for a change.
I'm with James. Anyone know where they're hiding? Anyone?
Also, it's the first game since Mortal Kombat Deception where Jax and Sonya aren't playable.
Commander,
Tell me you've got something, Edie.
Specialist Trainer was able to track Kai Lang's shuttle through the relay and extrapolate its destination.
Harry Hiroyuki Tagawa is my favourite Shang song.
Disappears in the Yara system.
Of course it does.
However, the signal is being actively blocked.
What?
The Yara system is home to Sanctuary and Little Elf.
I watched the first few hours of cutscenes. I'm deliberately avoiding doing that because I want to play it.
Yeah, that's fair. I know the Melina stuff at the very least, because Melina's was always my go-to character since Deception.
Edie, nice work. Now let's not let this opportunity get away from us.
I was stationed on Horizon in the Yara system.
Oh, goddamn that
You were the
switchboard.
only Cerberus presence while I was there.
It's a slim lead. Let's hope it's the right one.
I don't care how slim the leads are at this point.
Also,
We've
I
come
love
too
the
far
new
to let Cerberus
Sub-Zero's
stop us.
voice. It sounds perfectly
I
evil.
want that Prothean data. I want the catalyst. No excuses. Dismissed.
Commander, Admiral Anderson is available on VidCom.
Oh, I'm sure he is.
Shepard, I heard
Yes.
about Thessia.
We were so close, Anderson.
It
So
just
damn
wouldn't be
close to
right to
ending
do a
this
stream
war.
without Keith.
You didn't think it'd be that easy, did you?
I knew going in there wouldn't be a minute of this war that was easy. But watching Thessia fall, and knowing it was my responsibility.
Shepard, you know how many times I got my ass handed to me over the years? Surviving the first contact war back in the day was a goddamn miracle. They said I was a hero. I just felt lucky to get out alive. So maybe Kai Lang did beat you. What of it?
It could cost us the war.
These guys in the Resistance, they know it's a losing proposition. They know the chances of seeing tomorrow are slim to none. But we all signed up anyway. Hell, I'm sitting in London right now staring at rubble. I was born here. And it's looking like I might die here too. So I say point us at the Reapers and we'll take our chances.
You'll make it, Anderson. And when this is all over, you can show me London.
It might need a new coat of paint first.
This will be over soon.
It better. Shake this off, Shepard.
I will.
Anderson out.
Bruce Locke is a fun Shang Tsung. Yeah. Yeah, the one from Conquest. Yeah, he was fun. Like, he plays a good younger version of the movie Shang Tsung.
Well, that's the best thing about Shang Tsung is that he's got both the young and the old versions.
Commander, Cerberus has attacked a
The
combat
golf.
city on Ontaron. I've updated the galaxy map.
Well, and both versions are awesome. Ah, let's see. Rex, let's see. Omega. Things are settling down. Looks like the Talons are the new security force. Like Leader said something about honouring men. Yeah, I'd say they were being cute, except they're not shy about backing up the sentiment with firepower. Be careful. There's at least one Batarian. I know there's at least one Batarian there that doesn't want you dead. Huh. Investigate Sanctuary. Oh, good. Let's go. I was wondering when we have to go rescue Miranda.
You're welcome.
What can I say except I'm Shepherd?
My word is fucking law.
Okay, Tali, it's been a while. And let's bring Edie. Let's bring Javek.
But we all know who the greatest Mortal Kombat character is. Art Lean.
That's it.
Yeah.
Zero, the best Mortal Kombat character ever. That's it. Scrunches paper. Hold on. That's it. He gets it. Basically, Phalos did reviews of every episode of Mortal Kombat Conquest. It's worth watching. He also did Mortal Kombat Defenders of the Realm.
Zero.
In all honesty, my favourite line from that is when Shang Tsung gets the powers of like the Earth or something and then loses them, and Phalos voices Raiden to go, Captain Planet has abandoned you.
Sir, I'm picking up a signal from the facility.
Now, I know we all hate Stryker. Are you gonna continue? That's all I had to say.
Zero Lock, the greatest Mortal Kombat detective.
If she's here, Miranda can't be far away.
Yeah, every so often he'll just keep bringing Phalos will keep mentioning him as the greatest Mortal Kombat character.
No activity.
I have no friends. That's because you keep killing them.
Yeah.
Nectar of...
Cerberus does not get the jump on us this
I
time.
like Raiden in that series.
Of course you
Stay
do.
sharp, people.
And also, don't forget Quan Chi and his whole...
A lot of damage, Commander.
Yeah.
One of the lines Raiden gave that I thought was particularly good was when, oh my god, what was I supposed to do? Let them die? He's like, I'm this close to killing them myself, so you never do something stupid like this again.
I saw it. Phantoms.
Crap. Ninjas!
Because, like, the Conquest series had the peculiar line to walk of Raiden being an actual god, and with the perspective of such, and also being, like, a sympathetic enough character that people would like him.
God of useless, God of useless. Don't forget that stupid thing where apparently Raiden and, Shao Kahn are brothers, apparently.
About time they started.
Yeah, that's
Because,
only, that's only a thing in the movies, is that they're not in the
It's in
games,
the
are they?
movies, and their dad is Shinnok, which is hilarious when you realise that it's the only bit of Mortal Kombat media where Shao Kahn ever encounters Shinnok.
Right.
Like, even during Armageddon, like, they never ever really encountered each other, and they only speak of each other in passing in some way. Like, at the end of Mortal Kombat 9, Shinnok refers to Shao Kahn as weak and blinded by rage, and in Aftermath, once Shao Kahn beats Cassie Cage, jokes that Shinnok must have been... him being able to beat Cassie proves just how weak Shinnok really was.
The amazing Jeffrey Yeah, didn't he play both of them in that series?
Yes, he did.
That fight scene at the end of it was probably pretty difficult to do.
Well, I'm guessing stunt doubles for the parts where they couldn't
Well, yeah,
see their
obviously
faces.
stunt doubles were involved.
I know the new timeline has a few, well, massive changes. The one main one I think we both know about is the whole how they handle the Tarkatans.
But where are all the people they brought?
But hey, at least they found an excuse to have Baraka around now.
Got something, Commander.
Casualties, both sides.
Hello, Cerberus.
observation deck. Looks like a dead end.
We need an exit. Keep looking.
Hawk says, but what about Mataro's people?
Oh yes, Motaru's people. Oh yeah, Motaru is technically they mentioned multiple times while making the 3D era games. The reason they never truly added Motaru was because apparently doing the hind legs was too much work. Which is why in Mortal Kombat 9 he was,
That's Miranda.
he was killed by Raiden very early on.
Yeah.
Although in the new timeline, apparently he does turn up, and they can apparently animate his legs, so that's a good sign.
There is no help to be found here. All communication is being
Motaru's people.
Sanctuary is a lie. Stay away.
God, I remember Mortal Kombat Defenders of the Realm. That was a very weird cartoon.
Any ideas how this all fits? A security panel. Shutting it down.
Strange. An unusual amount of technology for such a facility.
We have a back door into the facility. Let's move.
Oh, down you go.
Some of this is reprotection.
And yes, Ollie, the
I'm sure
Motaro's people thing is a joke from Phalos. Because of a comment made where they don't call them the Centaurs, they just call them Motaru's people. It's like calling the Shokan Goro's people.
This is going to be
I've got a couple of Mortal Kombat Conquest DVDs. I never did, though Sam brought a couple over. Though I did. There was a time where I had Sky Plus in my room. I did record the whole series of CBS Action.
We watched them
when
all.
It was airing.
What I think is funny is right after he did the episode where was it Reptile or Shang Tsung was mating with the bee people?
Yeah.
And then right after he mentioned the Transformers Headmaster's Japanese cartoon where there was for some reason bee people being enslaved by Galvatron. Oh god, Galvatron's not going to try and breed with bee people, is he? Just because Shang Tsung did. Also, those dragon priests were OP as fuck.
Yeah, the Shadow Priests.
Yeah, the Shadow Priests were ridiculously OP. Think about it. They basically killed everybody. Even they managed to kill Shang Tsung, Quan Chi, Reptile
with relative ease.
Come on.
Yeah, pretty much Kitana and pretty much everybody else. And their entire plan for that show, if they ever got a third season, was to just go, oh, the Elder Gods would say, oh no, Shao Kahn broke the rules of Mortal Kombat, let's restart the timeline.
Why create husks? They're just more.
I mean, I know the timeline means nothing anymore because the entire point of Mortal Kombat was apparently to stop the one being from coming into existence, because it was like the, top creature in existence. And then Kronika happened, and then they had to say, oh no, the one being isn't really that powerful anymore because Kronika exists. Only for Kronika to get killed twice.
Shutting down the power. Reaper forces have made a mess of the facility.
I'm shutting down the power to the processing plant to lock them down. I should keep them out of the entrance as well.
Kai Lang, Shepard, she doesn't know he's here.
Miranda Lawson has arrived sooner than expected. You want me to deal with her?
Only if she gets in your way. Stay focused on the research data. Find it and get out.
Yes, sir. Damn it. Let's move. Not surprised.
Yeah, I always liked Kintaro. I hate the fact that in Mortal Kombat lore he's considered lesser than Goro. Even though he was, you know, objectively a much harder boss.
Gotta be more where they
Yeah.
came from.
And Motaro was an absolute fucking asshole to deal with if you relied on, you know, you used projectiles.
Well, they killed a traitor, a queen, 2 sorcerers, a daughter, a thief, a bodyguard, and a champion. It makes you wonder why he didn't just enter them into Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see why he wouldn't.
Must be left over from the attack.
Like, I mean, if he had them in his back pocket the whole time.
Yeah, Conquest had a lot of problems with it. But yeah, that last episode kind of added a lot of, you know... Let's just say Shao Kahn bought all the DLC that day.
Yeah. Opened a lot.
He got the pay-to-win DLC.
He opened a lot of loot boxes.
No, he just got the pay-to-win DLC. What the... Are you... trying to...
Dr. Nuri's legacy work with subject
as long as it doesn't get out.
key element to our work here. Addictive drug with sand.
The Reapers wish this place to be shut down. Maybe we'll find answers.
It doesn't make sense. Thought Cerberus and the Reapers were getting along. What changed?
It's
I liked how Shao Kahn described it to
Heading to the
Raiden.
tower to disable the communication scrambler. I have to get word out. Some refugees are turned into husks. Some are indoctrinated and shipped to the elusive man. Whoever's left is used in experiments. The data indicates that my father is trying to figure out how Reaper indoctrination works.
Tricking refugees with food and shelter only to turn them into test subjects. And for what?
Your choices will become less appealing as the Reapers devour your galaxy.
She said that shipments were sent to the elusive man. Maybe we can use that to find him.
Good catch. Come on. Miranda said she was headed to the tower.
I still, like... I mean, the new movie was alright. I've not watched it a second time, honestly. I've just not felt...
Kano was the only good part.
I mean, it wasn't a bad film, but like, I did have some problems with it, and most of which stemmed from the original character Do Not Steal.
Yes, the OC that just, you know, Scorpion's barely in the movie, because of course he is. Have you seen the animated movies, by the way? The other ones that came out?
I don't think so.
Okay, well, I've got Scorpion's Revenge. The entire point of that is Mortal Kombat, but it's basically the first Mortal Kombat tournament, but, you know, it starts off with Scorpion, him being killed by Quan Chi disguised as, you know...
Sub-Zero.
Sub-Zero. Then, after beating the fuck out of a load of demons in the Netherrealm, he agrees to work with Quan Chi to kill Sub-Zero, and also to get a key that Shang Tsung has to apparently free Shinnok. So Scorpion joins this tournament. Liu Kang gets his ass kicked, by the way, by Goro, until Goro gets his entire spinal column and head ripped out by Scorpion. Then, during the tournament, Quan Chi tries to kill Shang Tsung with poison, only for Shang Tsung to figure it all out. And pretty much go, yeah, there's a reason Shinnok's been locked up. You're not doing this shit.
Yeah, Shao Kahn in Conquest could really do the whole scenery-chewing villain thing.
Oh, but Ollie, get this. How Scorpion deals with this is he kills Goro, and apparently that makes it so he can actually, you know, he's now the champion if he can beat Liu Kang. Liu Kang has had his ass kicked. Horribly. And as Scorpion's about to kill him, he grabs Shang Tsung instead, and he surrenders.
Theoretically,
meaning that Earthrealm wins by Scorpion just deciding to give up.
Are responding, but it's
Does he have any reason to?
throughout the entire tournament, he's been going around between trying to kill Sub-Zero and also trying to get the key to unlock Shinnok's prison. And Raiden's trying to tell him he has a choice in things, and as he kills Sub-Zero by pushing him off the pit, and them both landing on a spike and impaling them both. And as he's dying, Quan Chi decides to just go, well, you screamed just like your wife did. And then makes the comment that he killed Scorpion's wife.
Right.
So he basically wants it. If he wins the tournament, he doesn't want anything from Quan Chi, from anything. He just wants to kill Quan Chi, and Shang Tsung is more than happy to give him this.
They must have discovered.
Then after he wins the tournament and he's made his choice to, not give up Earthrealm just for the sake of killing Quan Chi, he allows Liu Kang to become the champion via forfeit, and then fights Quan Chi and then murders him.
3-minute warning.
Yeah, and then just as he's about to... Oh!
Damn it. I hope she's ready for him.
Then just as obviously as he's about to die...
We're very close. Understanding the indoctrination
as they get Liu Kang's on the ship and he's like, I'm sorry, I couldn't beat Shang Tsung, and then Raiden's just like, oh, your destiny was never to beat Shang Tsung, it was to beat Shao Kahn.
This is what happens when you allow
because of course it
machines to
was.
think for you.
Yeah.
You become slaves.
There are like 2 other movies after this where I haven't actually watched the other ones. There's one based around the younger Sub-Zero and Scorpion. Apparently they all follow the same continuity. So I think the second one's based around Mortal Kombat 2. Oh, and yes, Johnny Cage is in the movie as well, and Raiden does have interesting chemistry with him.
Heavy resistance, Commander.
We're close. Keep going.
Like, Liu Kang does question why Raiden chose Johnny Cage, and his response is something along the lines of, he doesn't know his true destiny, and he doesn't know his true destiny and what he's capable of, plus he amuses me.
But, Johnny Cage is why they didn't need original character Do Not Steal, whose name I can't even remember. Because, if you need the fish out of water character to have the world explained to, that was Johnny Cage's whole thing.
Yeah, I mean...
They already have Johnny Cage for that.
Actually, I'd say honestly, since the reboot, Johnny Cage has actually had the most agency he ever had, and that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Because in the original timeline...
Okay, you just got the 1-minute warning.
Yeah, let's at least finish this mission. Then we'll call it.
Okay.
But yeah, I agree with you. Johnny Cage's entire thing is that he's the fish out of water thing, because Liu Kang has been, raised to believe this stuff. Sonya kind of works because she's there for Kano, if nothing else.
Yeah, she's just there to kill Kano.
She's just there to, or to rescue Jax, depending on which continuity you follow.
Or both.
Or both. Usually both. But yeah, Johnny Cage's entire thing is that he doesn't think this is real. In fact, that's basically what
that works. Whatever gets him into the tournament.
I mean, there's also the fact that he is a legit martial artist, so he kind of... And he is good, it's just that, again, he does acting, so he doesn't get a chance to actually prove it.
Yeah.
Like, that's his entire thing, and that he, grows from it. I mean, in the original timeline, he gets killed in Mortal Kombat 3 by Motaro. Not his people, but, Motaro. And then doesn't really appear for anything else apart from when he's resurrected, and even then, nothing. And in the new timeline, he kind of has to take over because Liu Kang died. Due to Raiden's shenanigans. God abuse. Though again, there's no though I suppose now Thunder God Raiden's not a thing anymore. So, you know, he gave up his mortality to make Liu Kang a god, basically. I'm gonna miss Raiden's I must consult with the Elder Gods thing.
Yeah. I mean,
the Elder Gods were kind of useless to begin with.
And yet Raiden wouldn't take a piss without consulting them first.
Even though they were basically useless. If you remember in the original timeline, they didn't really do anything. Like, the Elder Gods just sat back and did nothing.
I mean, they even admitted to this in universe.
Well, yeah, I mean, nothing is more apparent than Mortal Kombat 9's because of a technicality. It was okay for Shao Kahn's people to invade a realm and start killing, and then they changed the rules to, oh no, it is only the merging of realms. So they have to wait for him to invade, do significant damage to the people of a realm, and then try and merge the realm. Only then will they jump in and do jack shit.
Commander Shepard, excellent.
Miranda's alive.
Put the gun down.
No. Oriana tried to shoot me. Miranda's poisonous influence, no doubt.
Do we have any vases to shoot to piss him off?
Where's Kai Lang?
No, Ollie, we don't have any vases.
My research and left us here to die.
Miranda, can you hear me?
That's close enough. Both of you. Kai Lang didn't finish the job, but I will.
This ends here.
On the contrary, now that the Reapers are taken care of, we have a way out.
Let her go.
God of useless.
Shepard.
Yes, he
Don't
is.
let him take her.
Shepard, please.
I can be reasonable.
I have no problem with you. I just want Oriana and the research data.
You want a lot.
You get your life in return. How much is that worth?
Right.
You can do a thing
Take
where you shoot a bullet through her
I
leg
want
and into
alive.
his and just go,
Deal.
you'll live.
No deal.
I mean, to be
Did he hurt
fair,
you? Are you alright?
he agreed that with Shepard.
It's okay, Ori.
Your deal was with her. With me.
I'm fine.
She is a different matter
wanna get out of
altogether.
here.
Now let's get her some
We will.
Omnigel.
Your deal was with me. She's not affiliated.
Commander Shepard. Fancy meeting you here.
Gotta love the freelancers.
Caught a break. Are you all right?
I'll be fine. Really. I don't know how you managed it, but I'm grateful you're here.
Miranda, this whole thing was a huge risk. You should have told me.
You have a war to win, Shepard. This was my fight. It's been a long time coming.
You did it. It's over.
Yes. I just wish my sister didn't have to see all this.
About your father.
I'm glad he's gone, Shepard. I'm sorry if that sounds cold.
No. I understand.
Iced tea.
It's finally over. For both of us.
Water tea.
We can stop running.
Yes. You can. What's our status? Any intel we can use from this place?
Research data is gone, but some basic facility information is still intact. Shuttle arrivals and departures, Cerberus included. No direct links, but it's a start.
Grab anything you can off the computer. We'll take it back to be analyzed.
I can do better than that.
What?
Before Kai Lang took off, I planted a tracer on him. If you act fast, you'll track him right to the elusive man.
A tracer? Sounds like you thought of everything.
Not quite, but nobody's perfect.
Thanks, Miranda. This is exactly what we need.
Oh, Miranda.
Thought you might need some good news.
Damn right. What's next for you two?
Get her someplace safe. Get the scratch cleaned up.
Okay. I've got to follow all this up.
I'll be in touch, Shepard. Soon.
Good, we need you for the
so.
party.
Come on, Ari. We've had enough of Father's hospitality.
Let's make sure everyone knows about this place.
Communication scrambler disabled. Listen to me. This is not a refugee camp. This is a Cerberus facility run by my
Cortez,
father.
we need to
Henry
pick up at the
Lawson.
tower.
Roger that.
I'm glad that the new
I've had
game's
enough of
giving
this
older
place.
characters that only got one appearance a chance in the new timelines.
Yeah.
I liked Nitara. I thought the idea of a vampire actually fit well into Mortal Kombat's aesthetic.
I wasn't in favor of your diversion to Sanctuary, Commander. Too many unknowns. But I was wrong. The Cerberus lab you raided hinted at something big, but we never expected this. All those refugees, all that slaughter. Just to study
Right, I want to head back to the Citadel
Sanctuary
real quick
did need
just
to
to
be
see if
shut
I can
down,
find
sir.
Kasumi.
What they learned
Okay.
about the Reapers wasn't worth all those lives.
It's useful intel, Commander, but you're right. The cost
No, he's
was
already been
too
to the
high.
Citadel.
Do we have a location?
Yeah, that
for
happened
Lucid
earlier
Man?
when Thane
Yes,
was alive.
we had a tracer on Kai Leng when he reported back.
Good. That
Oh,
gives us a
Miranda,
fighting
if it
chance
weren't
to
for
take
Tali.
Cerberus out of this war.
Agreed.
I don't know, she is
We
my
need to end
second
Cerberus
choice.
and focus on the Reapers.
The accent I can
My
ignore,
thoughts
but you know.
exactly. Hack it out.
Known as Mass Effect everywhere else in the world, and when's this game coming out over here, in Australia?
What kind of soldier looks at a camp that turns people into husks and goes, yeah, I want to help with that?
Same guy that lets Cerberus stick Reaper
Commander,
tech into his skull.
it seems Tally's taking what happened on Horizon hard. She's in the lounge.
Okay.
Check on her.
I'm gonna go. Okay, I'm gonna head to the crew lounge then. If Tali's being Tali. Oh God, is this the whole thing where she's drunk?
I think so, yeah.
Ah, there she is.
Shepard! Want a drink? I'm toasting Miranda, I think.
How are you getting drunk?
Very carefully. Torian brandy, triple filtered, then introduced into the suit through an emergency induction port.
That's a straw, Tali.
Emergency induction port. It's actually getting a little harder to get it into the slot. I think that means it's working. She was so rude. What did Jack call her? Cerberus cheerleader? With her perfect genes and that attitude and still, she got it done. She stopped her father.
I didn't realize this would be so hard on you.
I didn't like her. Keela, she was such a bitch. But I respected her. Sometimes that's better than liking. She did whatever it took to stop her father. She never gave in to him, never changed herself to please him. Don't me. You sound like a Vorcha.
Seeing a bit of yourself in Miranda fighting her father?
I spent my life trying to live up to him. Then making up for his mistakes, doing what he'd have wanted.
It's never that easy.
When do we get to stop reacting to our parents and start living for ourselves?
The answer to that one's at the bottom of that glass.
I might need help with the induction straw. Port. You know. I'm having a drink with my boyfriend. My human boyfriend. My father would have hated you.
Here's to him, then.
And to Miranda. Nice job, you genetically perfect Cerberus cheerleader Boschtet.
A Klingon attack cruiser?
Okay, that was worth coming down for.
Yeah.
Drunk Tali is not something we get to see much.
Yeah.
But let me tell you, it's worth every second you spend down there. There in the other DLC, you can get her so drunk that Jack took her away to get an Omni tattoo, and she's like drunk on the toilet floor.
Oh no.
Well, you can get everyone drunk in some way. I remember when Liz was dating Garrison when she woke up the morning after, and he's like, "If you could get Liara to stop doing the by the goddess, that would be great."
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
I need to get to the embassies.
Yes, Commander.
Damn right, Commander.
Has been attacked by alien forces.
Okay. I'm trying to remember how you run into Kasumi in this. I'm pretty sure it's around here. Okay. Sorry, I'm just gonna check the map while I look this up. Let's see. Commander Bailey, Jacob, Arya. Oh yeah, I've got to go to the Presidium column to see a couple of people. James and Zaid. Let's see. Let's see.
What are we looking for?
I'm looking for when you run into Kasumi. Where do I find Kasumi? Let's see. Please be as detailed as possible. I missed Kasumi in my last playthrough. Apparently she's on the Citadel and has some L-Core diplomat. Could someone explain how I find her? During the first arc of the game, Genophage, there's a Solarian Spectre on the Citadel called Jordan who's investigating her. He's after Kasumi, which shows up. Okay, let's see. It's in Commander Bailey's.
As Reaper forces appear close to capturing Thessia, Asari
don't even know where Nyota is. They're gonna be deployed soon, too. Everyone's been called back to active duty since Earth was attacked.
I understand, but
I can't leave my daughter here alone. I need to send her back to Thessia, to her.
Let's check with Bailey.
So many pieces to put back together since the Cerberus attack. We're reeling from the implications. Udina in league with Cerberus trying to murder the Council. These are dark days for all of us.
You got your work cut out for you.
You and me both, Shepard.
Oh. You can meet Kasumi in the Silver Coast Casino. There should be a suspicious device or something beside one of the tables on the main floor. Interact with it to trigger a scene with Kasumi. Talk to her, and you should be able to invite her after that. See. Yeah, I don't seem to be able to find her.
Yep, don't know which is worse, dragons or Toaster's Shepherd.
Journal. Priority Cerberus headquarters, Citadel, target jamming. Citadel, like you. Well, I do need to go visit some more stores and get out of that Cerberus armor. Let's see. So apparently I can either do a mission with her, or apparently she'll just turn up in the Citadel DLC when we're in the casino.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination.
Presidium Commons.
Now arriving at Presidium Commons.
Okay, we might have missed. Let's see. Journal. Let's see, Codex. Priority Citadel. Oh, we might have missed Kasumi then.
Oh shit.
Well, we might have missed running into her by the original thing, because apparently it's before Citadel 2. Let's see.
I pulled this from a Geth jamming tower. Maybe you can use it.
You want my security vids? Bring me a warrant. Tech like this? I don't be stonewalling me? Those vids could be vital to the war effort. Run with this. I doubt the Reapers have agents doing business in my cafe. We're trying to protect you. Hell of a job you do. See those scorch marks? Cerberus killed one of my servers right there. Where were you?
We're at war. If you care about the safety of the Citadel, you'll help CSAC however you can.
Welcome to Casa Fabrication Weaponry.
No, I realize you can't tell me where she was deployed. Can you inform me?
Proceeds from all purchases go to help our men and women serving in the Alliance.
It's been a while since I heard from her. But I would be contacting
Casa Fabrication Weaponry hasn't forgotten Earth.
Welcome to the
Neither should you.
Shop.
Welcome to Nosastra Sporting Goods. All licensed huntresses may apply for a professional discount. Thank you for shopping at Nosastra Sporting Goods.
No, actually,
You're back, huh? Any luck?
Here, I've got some pieces for you.
Done deal, Commander. Check in with General Oraka. You'll see I'm making CSEC very happy.
Oh, I just did that side thing pretty quickly. Well, without realizing it, I should say.
Professional grade equipment at reasonable prices. We appreciate
I can
that.
dig it.
Welcome to Agor Munitions.
Please obey all local government restrictions Agor Munitions will show in your credit report as AM Trading Limited.
Welcome to the Citadel gift shop. All proceeds from today's purchases go to the Turian war effort.
Her name is Tasha Poray. Of course.
Good, I don't have to assassinate
Commander
them.
Shepard, I was just contacted by a black market dealer who's donating high-end weapons to CSEC. He wanted you to know. Sounds like you came through.
And the Blue Suns can go about their business.
Now we'll be focusing on Citadel defense. It won't bring Palaven back, but it's something. Thank you, Commander.
Good. Yeah, it's Ashley. Our other space
This is
racers.
a nice spot, Ash.
Yeah.
I
All
don't
the
know, she's
shuttles
a lot
zipping around
better
remind me of when
since,
my dad would
you
get
know,
ready to ship out.
Mass Effect 1.
My mom
Yeah.
would bundle us all up, buy us ice cream, and cart us out to the shipyard to watch his transport depart. I still have to resist waving every time a big Alliance ship flies by.
You miss him?
I do. He would have liked you.
You think so?
Career military man? Yeah. Yeah, he would have invited you over, cooked you something on the grill, and talked your ear off.
It's easy to forget what we fight for.
Yeah, moments like that.
This was a good idea.
Nice to get away from the war for a while. I do feel a little guilty, though.
Sure. But sometimes you have to step away or risk going crazy.
Too late.
No argument here.
You're a crappy commander.
You're a crappy commander.
Sir.
Copy that.
Tarly's up here. Yeah, I don't need to talk to him anymore, though. He got what he wanted.
Found another one. Yeah, the guys in Zakara did too. Disarmed there safely. No casualties.
I just don't understand why you're suddenly so conflicted.
Look, the asshole's in cut.
Of course. We can have ships at the colony in 36 hours. Do you need medical support?
No, evacuating the colony is more than enough. Thank you, Ambassador.
Ambassador?
I'm coordinating actions for the fleet while we're here. Evacuating colonies, bolstering Turian defense lines. I think it was right here. 3 years ago to the day.
What?
This was where Saren's assassins fired at me. I'd just gotten to the Citadel. I didn't think I needed my barriers up. My mistake.
You never told me about this. How bad was it?
Got me in the arm. They used polonium rounds. I was running a fever in minutes. It was the first time I'd been really hurt on my pilgrimage. I ran to the Council embassy, asked for protection, offered the data on Saren. The Turian clerk called me Soot Rat. He threatened to have me tossed off the station if I didn't leave.
I wish that clerk could see you now.
He just did. That was him back there. I don't think he remembers me.
And you're assisting him in spite of that.
This war is too big for old grudges. You showed me that. We are at peace with the Geth. I can't waste my time on a Turian who made me angry. Besides, it all worked out. I made it to the wards. You found me. Happy ending.
And now the Turians will get the aid they desperately need.
I nearly reminded him who I was. Made him apologize, rubbed his nose in it. Maybe he and I both needed to grow up a little.
The difference is that you helped when it counted.
The difference was you.
I couldn't help but overhear your conversation. Maybe these heating stabilizer schematics could help?
This is amazing. The colonists, my sister, will be most pleased. Thank you. I am in your debt.
So what?
I just don't understand why you're suddenly so conflicted.
I think the only other way to get Kasumi is during the DLC. There should be a thing in the casino where we can find a suspicious object and then we can run into her.
Oh, right.
She'll be robbing a bank for the poor.
Well, a casino bank, but yeah.
It's still a bank. In this case, the house doesn't.
Like, you know, that's just as, if not more, morally justifiable than robbing a bank.
Oh, come on. This same Look, can we really hate Kasumi after she, gave us the
No, I
gift
was
of
saying
shooting.
I was saying that in her defense.
I know. I was just having an excuse to laugh at the I was just saying it so we could make an excuse to laugh at shooting an Australian's expensive vase.
Yeah.
Right. Well, we can end it here if you want.
Is this a good spot
This
to
would
end
be a
it
good
then?
spot because I think if we since everyone else has been done, the next few missions after this will be the end game.
Right.
So,
Well, we got
that
that
means
Shore Leave DLC, right? The one you
that's
mentioned
what I
last week.
mean. So that's what I want to do on the next stream is do the Citadel DLC where we fight Clone Shep, and then
Yeah.
have the Shore Leave party.
Right, and then the end game would be after that.
Then the end game will literally be us getting the Reaper the code back from the elusive man, and then going into the end game.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Sounds good to me.
So I think if we do this right, we get 2 streams out of it.
Okay. And
it might give you time to save up to get Mortal Kombat 1.
Yeah, maybe.
But it also means that I've got a better idea of how close we are, because I honestly didn't know how long Omega would last.
Ah, right. Okay.
Thankfully, as I said, Liz thought it might last longer, but skill issue. But we've done everything else. We got to save the quarry, and so if you want to make an edit to the name of this, to this stream, you can.
Nah, I think Omega Man is good. Alright, well, thanks for joining me for this time. It was fun as always. Thanks, Hawk, for sticking around and for joining us and watching, anyone who did or has or is in the future. Hi, YouTube of 2035. I'm dead by now. Right, we will see you next week.